back, and we were about to get into some more Duskmourn drafts today. I've honestly been on a pretty big hot streak recently, and I've been having a lot of good experiences with green, so I think that's kind of what I'm doing more so than anything in this format. Is my two takeaways thus far to be successful in this format are: play green if you can, if the cards are powerful, because green just sets you up to, I would say, have the highest percent chance to potentially put whatever bomb you might open in pack 2, pack 3 into your deck. And then also, if I just see like a late Disturbing Mirth, I'm willing to just throw away my entire plans and just force red black, because once you get Disturbing Mirths, all of the supporting cards just seem to appear out of nowhere, and that's really all you need for the deck is Disturbing Mirths and a whole bunch of common cards that are really only good in your deck but aren't good in other people's, so they tend to go late, but you have to see them. And one thing I can say more than any other format is that this format is super rewarding to the player who gets like the most amount of gold cards. Like, gold cards are actually just so oppressive. In a lot of circumstances, I would rather have multiple copies of a good gold card than I would a rare, right? Like, there are some rares that go above and beyond that, let's call it a threshold or that line of power level. But for the most part, like, if I could have 2 Oblivious Bookworm and no rares, like, I'm cool with that, you know? Or even, like, Gremlin Tamer. Like, there's just a lot of good gold cards in this format, and they very much so dictate a lot of the drafts. And so I just wanted to throw that out there. But let's get right into it. All right, I believe in the Oblivious Bookworm, boys. Let's get some green-blue shenanigans going on. I had a green-blue deck with Oblivious Bookworm for the first time recently, and I 3-0'd with it, but I didn't have any removal, so I had to get pretty lucky. I also will say that when you're playing green, I feel like you just always need a Chandelier to make sure you don't deck out. That's, like, really important, and in some situations, it's worth it to just throw away your other picks to get that card, because playing a green deck without whatever the Chandelier is called, the one that lets you put cards from your grave or your opponent's grave on the bottom of the library, it just feels so sus. Because, like, you'll go against a random player who just has 2 copies of the Crab, 1-drop 0/3, that says when they play an enchantment, they get to mill you 2 cards. And then all of a sudden you're just dead because you don't have a Chandelier. And sometimes even when you have a Chandelier, if you have no copies of Say Its Name, which is the 1 in a green sorcery that lets you buy back a land or creature and mill 3 cards, you still might deck out. So there's really, like, a lot of pieces to the puzzle of making a good late game green deck work. And that's why I've been enjoying it a lot. Another card to shout out is Brood Spinner, which is the black-green gold card that's the 2-mana 2/3 on play Surveil 2, and then later in the game you can pay 6 and sack it, and you get 1/1 flyers equivalent to the number of card types in grave, which can actually go beyond threshold and could get you upwards of, I believe, 6 or 7 tokens. But any, like, 4 or more is just like you're winning the game off those tokens, because you can also block with that creature. And the reason I bring that up is because I've actually found it to be quite beneficial outside of a green-black deck. That is a card I'm willing to splash inside of a green-blue deck because the effect is so relevant in the late game. It plays kind of similar to how Fear of Isolation, the 1 in a blue 2/3 flying creature that has an additional cost of returning a permanent you control back to your hand, does. Because that card is a 2-mana card and it's very strong. But it's also not a 2-drop because you have to return a permanent. So typically, if you're playing that on turn 2, you would have to return a land, and then you're set back a land drop, so you don't want to do that. And that's very similar to Brood Spinner in the context of a green-blue deck, where, like, you have some double blue cards regardless. So there's some situations where you might actually, it might be more preferential for you to wait until turn 4 to play the Brood Spinner. Just because you want to, like, make sure they use removal. and then you can set it up because the ability to sack it and get 1/1 flyers is a tap ability. So if they have removal, especially exile removal, and you can't buy it back, in some situations it's actually better to be played late, which is why, in my opinion, it is such a good splash in the green-blue space. That's also why I really like green-blue. It's difficult to get into because I feel like it's quite contested to some extent. But if you're able to get into green-blue, it just makes you have such a dramatically increased chance of being able to justify putting high power level cards from any archetype into your deck, right? Like, there are some exceptions to the rule, of course, but for the most part, I think it just gives you the widest array of options to play powerful cards. And this format is dominated by powerful cards because it's such a consistent format to where unless you're playing aggro, you're very likely to be able to find your bombs. Also, I haven't gotten to play with black-white yet, but I've heard a lot of good things about black-white. I've heard a lot of people saying that it's actually quite playable, but you have to be in the right position. And typically, I don't really like to start with white because I think it's very limiting on the play style that you can do to reach the ceiling of your cards. Like, if you're playing white, white is either a supporting color in your red-white aggro deck, or it's your main color in an enchantment deck, and that's really all white does. White is by far the most segmented color. Like, it doesn't do the same things that other colors do, and I find it very difficult to pivot out of white once you're in deep. So if you get cut off, like, you're actually just kind of fucked. You're basically, like, forced to play an enchantment deck. Alright, welcome back to another Duskmourn draft on the channel, and we are starting off with an incredible pack today. Rares here are Valgoth's Onslaught and the Jolly Blue Man. The Jolly Blue Man is actually a pretty good card, but this card is just, in my opinion, the best bomb you could have in your deck, in literally any deck. This card is so powerful, I'm willing to splash it in a aggro deck. Like, I could be playing red-white and splash this. And then at uncommon, there's also Fear of Abduction and Threats around every corner. So very, very insane pack to start off with. But you really cannot pass this card. This is, in my opinion, just the best bomb in the format that's going to fit into every single deck you play. I would be drastically surprised if this card does not make our deck because it is only one green pip. I haven't had a draft where I didn't put it in my deck. Like I said, even if you're in your aggro decks, I'd still throw it in. All right, pick number 2 is a little bit less powerful, but still some goodies in there. We have Ethereal Armor, which is a very strong card, specifically in the blue-white space. Outside of the blue-white space, I don't think this is that great. It's decent in red-white, but your deck definitely needs to fit the criteria to get the greatest benefit of this. Otherwise, it's most of the time just going to be like 1 mana +2/+2, which is still fine, but it's not nearly the ceiling that it potentially could be within the blue-white space. But there is a Wildfire Wickerfolk, and I think I'm willing to speculate on this here because this is another very powerful gold card, and typically where the gold cards are leading you is the best place to be, in my opinion, so far. I also just don't think Ethereal Armor splashes well with Valgoth's Onslaught. Ooh, okay, wow, this is a banger of a pack. And the commons are bangers as well. So at uncommon, we have Fear of Burning Alive, which is just a good card. Deal 4 damage to your opponent, then deal 4 damage to a creature. Great. It's also an enchantment, which the Delirium decks care about. But there's also a Drag to the Roots, another very exceptional gold card in its own right. Yeah, this is very, very difficult for me to say here. I think Fear of Burning Alive is probably just the better card, because I see both of these cards on the same power level spectrum, but I already have a red-green gold card, which incentivizes me to pick this up. If I felt like this card was quite a bit better than Fear of Burning Alive, I would definitely take it, but this is just, in my opinion, the best card in this pack, and it's in our colors, so that's good. There's also a lot of commons in here for red-green, so we might end up being contested. Ooh, okay, this is another banger. Wow. I mean, this pack is basically just all red-green. So I guess it's between the Painter Studio and the Wickerfolk Thresher. Now, I don't think that Painter's Studio is as good in this deck as it is in a red-black or red-white deck, but it is still just an insane card, and very often the Defaced Gallery is just going to kill your opponent. It's also very possible I could end up like red-black, splash this card. And I think Wickerfolk Thresher is a good card, but this is just a difficult decision to say here. I mean, this is an artifact. Maybe we care about that. Yeah, maybe this card is a little bit better. I don't know. 3-drops get contested quite a bit. I guess I'm going with the Wickerfolk Thresher. We'll see how it goes. Ooh, okay. Well, now there is a Wary Watchdog. I guess really what I was worried about was, like, I think I'd rather be deeper into green than I would be into red, because I think the cards that we have thus far, being this and this, are better in that scenario. I also think that this deck doesn't get as much value out of the Defaced Gallery as other decks do. Sometimes you'd actually just prefer to be going 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, and that's not what the Defaced Gallery does. There's a Wary Watchdog, and there's also a Clockwork Percussionist, which is very, very difficult to say what's better here. They're both kind of on the same level, but I think Clockwork Percussionist is better if you are, like, red-black. It can be good, but we don't know that we have the right setup for it yet. Okay, there's a Manifest Dread. I'm excited to see that. So typically in the red-green space, I've actually found that you would prefer to be filling the graveyard with Manifest Dread versus Say Its Name, because this deck can end the game rather quickly, especially if you're on the play. And so sometimes you actually don't need Say Its Name, or maybe you'll only play one copy. Whereas Manifest Dread is just giving you a body on turn 2, which I think is quite relevant for the beatdown version of this deck. Okay, there's a hand that feeds. Well, I guess, like, I don't really like committing this early to a color pair, but when you're seeing all of the rewards for it, it's definitely tempting to go down that path. And, you know, the times that you're uncontested and can just be in the same space all draft are going to be the best draft. So let's just follow the path and see where it goes. Now, there's an Insidious Fungus or a Glimmerlight. It's hard to say which one of these cards is really better for us. I think they're both very good cards in their own right. This card's really good if we get a lot of Manifest Dread stuff, but I also already have 2 artifacts. I think I'm going to go Insidious Fungus, specifically because I don't have any spot removal already, and this card actually increases in value when you get something like a Say Its Name, because then it's a recursive way to remove artifacts and enchantments. Okay, I'm going to go with this Moldering Gem. I will say I think red-green specifically is less interested in Moldering Gem than it is in Spineseeker Centipede, which is the 2-1 that adds a land to hand, and this one puts the land out of the battlefield tapped. Just because we don't care as much about ramping, we care more about the body. But I will take it. You know, there is a possibility we want to play it, maybe by facilitating a splash. Now, this card I've actually just found is trash, and I highly recommend you don't play it. I just feel like this card is a trap. Like, it's never really good. You're always going to have better cards unless you pivoted late. I'll go with this Underwater Tunnel. Maybe there's a slight chance I want to be blue-green base. Ooh, okay, there's the Say Its Name. It's up against a black-green land, which is very tempting. But I think red-green in the formation we have it, which is more aggressive, is probably more interested in the Say Its Name than potentially splashing something. I also already have a Moldering Gem, so if I need to splash, like, I already have ways to facilitate it. 2-hand that feeds. Wow, this was a great pack 1. Moving on to pack number 2 here. Hey, we get the Jolly Balloon Man number 2 in this pack. And there's an Enduring Innocence, one of the best rares in the Enduring cycle. It's basically like a Caretaker's Talent. Lets you draw a card for every creature with power 2 or less and lifelink. But this is actually one of the most high roll packs I've seen in a while, because there are 3 rares in this pack. Very, very, very seldomly will you actually see a pack with 3 rares. Unless one of the rares is from the bonus sheet. But we actually did. And this card is not only up to par with the other ones in this pack, it is amazing specifically for our deck because it facilitates us and equipment and allows us to Manifest Dread, 2 things that we are moderately interested in. So that is a great start to the second pack. Ooh, and there is another rare in the form of Peer Past the Veil. I actually do really like that card. I will say, I found it better to be played in a blue-green deck, which is splashing it, than a red-green one, because I feel like I end up more often in a aggressive version of red-green than I do in a grindy controlling style one. But we have the Valgoff's Onslaught and the Dissection Tools / Fear of Burning Alive, so it is very possible for us to end up in a more grindy style deck, just with some potentially aggressive starts. And I think this card's good enough. I think it's quite a bit better than the other cards in the pack, so I don't feel bad taking it here. Altanac's not a bad one, but I think it's better in green-blue. Okay, well, there's a red-green land. And that's an untapped one, which I think is pretty relevant for our deck. And it's up against a Glimmerlight, which I would be moderately interested in. But if you look at the cards we have so far, we already have 4 2-drops and an Insidious Fungus, so I don't feel really bad doing that. This will make it easier for us to potentially splash, and I think this one being an untapped land makes it quite a bit more premium. Ooh, okay, there's an Under the Skin. Great one for us to pick up. It is a piece of recursion that's arguably way better than Say Its Name in our deck because it does not leave us behind on board, which is something we are quite interested in. Plus, this one can pick up any permanent card, whereas this one is only lands and creatures, which means it can buy back our Dissection Tools, which is quite relevant. Okay, there's another Say Its Name versus like an Impossible Inferno. I mean, I'm very limited on my removal, but I think this is a card we can get rather late anyway. And I'm not really a big fan of Ragged Playmate in this space because although you were trying to be aggressive, you're playing more of a tall game than a wide game. And you don't often have the mana available to use this ability, even with a target. So I will just take a second to say its name. We have some good grindy cards, and if anything, it'll be good for the side deck. Okay, there's our first Bashful Beastie. Typically, no matter what green deck I'm playing, as long as there is somewhat of a Manifest Dread theme going on, I like to include one of these guys because he is one of the best creatures to flip into in the format. Oh, wow, okay, this is amazing for us. There's a Monstrous Emergence. There's also a Chandelier, which I'm decently interested in, but the Monstrous Emergence is great because, as I said, we're very low on spot removal, so that's great. Now, this deck is coming along very nicely, and there is a Terramorphic Expanse, exactly what we're looking for. If you can, I highly recommend trying to prioritize at least one Terramorphic Expanse in any deck that is trying to play in the Delirium space, because starting off with a land in the bin is just excellent to your game plan. This was a card, Anthropede, that I was quite a bit higher on earlier on, but as I've seen rooms be fought over more and more, I find that this effect is actually quite irrelevant, even in the side deck. Ticket Booth is one that I think is fine in red-green. I think you're more interested in it in a more mid-rangey, grindy variant of the deck than Beatdown, but we will see how things go here. Frantic Strength and Grasping Longneck. So Frantic Strength is actually one that I have been liking a decent amount. Typically because I just feel it's difficult to prioritize getting the premium creatures in green as well as the spells. And so if you're light on removal, this is a card I actually don't mind playing in the deck. And a lot of people don't play around it because it's kind of bad. But it's also an enchantment for our Delirium. Bear Trap is one I actually actively avoid playing. Because if you're getting the good green cards to move into green, a lot of them are artifacts, which we already have 3 of. So I'm not really like dying to play an artifact at this point, right? And we are 17 cards deep going into pack 3. This is looking like a very premium draft. All right, man. We are on a streak. We are opening 3 for 3 bangers of rares in our opening pack. Enduring Curiosity, one of the most OP cards in the format. You get to draw a card for every creature that deals combat damage, not just one, which is disgusting. Unfortunately, I think this deck is a little bit too fast to justify putting in a double-pipped card. We already have ways to win the grind game. There's also an Unnerving Grasp, which I would be more willing to splash, but I don't think our deck needs it. I'm going to go with a Break Down the Door here. It is just a card that we desperately need because we are low on removal. And sometimes I find instants difficult to get in this deck in terms of Delirium types. Ooh, and to follow that up, there is another Under the Skin. That's pretty nice. I think you would rather have Under the Skin than Say Its Name. But I also do really like Glassworks here because we are low on spot removal. This is kind of a difficult thing to manage, but I think Under the Skin is just too good. Our deck is so premium that I'm definitely just down to take this here. Hopefully we get back that Wary Watchdog. Ooh, baby. There is another Fear of Burning Alive. Wow, that is quite enticing. But it's versus a Scorching Dragonfire, which we might actually just desperately need. Yeah, this is a tough situation. I mean, I do really like having this in duplicates because they do stack. But I feel like I might need to just prioritize a removal. I mean, this does exile, which is great. Yeah, I mean, I have a way to recur my Fear of Burning Alive. I just need the interaction. This card's just great in our deck. Okay, and to follow that up, there is another Manifest Dread. Cool. Yeah, I think I like the Manifest Dread here. Manifest Dread is just going to make our Hand That Feeds and our Wildfire Wickerfolk quite a bit better here. I honestly don't even think we need to play Say Its Name since I have 2 Under the Skin. Like, just playing an actual creature on turn 2 in this deck is quite important in my opinion. Ooh, there's an Enduring Tenacity. Haven't got to play with this one yet, but I've seen some cool things be done. Just using this as a sacrifice fodder to get double sack value in Rakdos seems cool. I'm going to pick up the Cryptid Inspector here. A card I doubt will play, but it definitely could make into our deck. Oh, wow. Pick 6 Betrayer's Bargain? I mean, that is just amazing. Okay. Sweet, sweet. Wow, this draft is looking amazing. Horrid Vigor is actually a card that I've had some decent success with. I think I actually like Horrid Vigor a little bit better than Frantic Strength. As long as you aren't desperate for enchantments for the Delirium, I think this card is fine. I mean, I highly doubt we're going to play this Moldering Gem. Okay, and it looks like we're going to get nothing from this pack, which is completely fine. I mean, yeah, I'll just take the land, whatever. And this deck looks pretty dang nice. Another Frantic Strength for the collection. Okay. Yeah, this deck looks very premium. I'm going to have to play like 2 cards that I'm not like super excited about, but I think the deck is great overall. Great recursion. A little bit lower on creatures than I would have liked, to be honest with you. But I'll probably throw in the Cryptid Inspector. Decent creature. And then... yeah, we'll throw in this Impossible Inferno. Okay, great. That was well timed. That is a card I actually like quite a bit. I just don't think you need to prioritize it. Like, it's kind of synonymous with Fear of Burning Alive, just kind of a little bit worse. But I think it's fine in this situation. And currently we have 3 artifacts, 7 sorcery, 5 instant, 2 enchantment, 9 creature. That is very good ratios for Delirium here. And we ended up getting another red-green land, so our mana base is cracked. Yeah, if we end up going into the late game, I think this deck is crazy because we have the dissection tools with 2 Under the Skin to buy it back. And we have a Valgoth's Onslaught, which just wins the game on the spot. So unless someone hits us with like exile removal, I think we're going to be pretty happy. But I don't think our deck is like slow enough where we are hurting to play a one of those Chandelier dudes. All right, well, we ended up with a pretty streamlined looking red-green beatdown deck. I would say this is more of a beatdown deck than I would say it is a grindy deck, but there are definitely some ways we can grind with 2 Under the Skin and a Say Its Name to buy stuff back, as well as a Fear of Burning Alive, Valgoth's Onslaught, and a dissection tools. But overall, the deck just looks good. We have a nice balance of interaction and as well as decent creatures. Slightly below the amount of high-quality creatures I would like, but we got a lot of Manifest Dread, so I think we're going to do pretty nicely for ourselves here. And we ended up with 3 lands, one of them being a rare untapped land, so Hopefully we do not end up getting mana screwed to show the power of these lands off. But deck looks great, and I have high hopes, so let's go ahead and hop into these games. Yo, what's up, man? Ashlyn, sorry, I just saw your chat. I was I try not to check the chat whenever I'm recording the drafting portion because I might use this in a YouTube video, and so I just don't like have time to look at the chat. But let me see what you said. What about the say its name? I mean, I don't think we really need to get say its name. Like, I think we can end the game pretty easily. And I already have one say its name in the deck and 2 under the skin. That's 3 ways to recur. But ideally, I would hope that we can end the game before having to do that. This card is just way better than say its name in our deck specifically, because it allows us to buy back things like the dissection tools, which cannot be bought back with the say its name. And as well, like on turn 2, because we're playing kind of a beatdown strategy, it's way more preferential for us to be playing a 2-drop creature so we can get on the board. And that's why Manifest Dread is a little bit better in this archetype than if we were in green-blue. I would definitely be playing every say its name that we could. Yeah, I would say that it's more preferential for us to try to end the game early than late, because we could deck out and we don't have access to a Chandelier. Chandelier really like benefits you for just like going deep on the recursion, because then you're able to ensure that you won't deck out. And that's where I like say its name the best, is whenever say its name is a failsafe to buy back your 6 mana 4/4 flying Chandelier that puts cards from the graveyard on the bottom of your deck, because it's very easy to just Manifest Dread like 4 times, have the game go on for some time, and then we actually just get down to single-digit cards. I've definitely lost a couple times that way, and also had some people punish me by playing the 1 mana blue crab that's 0/3, and when they enter an enchantment or open a room, they make us mill 2 cards. And that's where, like, that kind of deck shines. But we could definitely sideboard in the second say its name, depending on the matchup, if we need to play a more grindy game. And then, you know, we could just take it out as well if our opponent is playing a deck that has, like, a lot of exile removal. Then it gets a little bit worse. But we'll see how this does right now. All right, let me go run to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll run it up. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. It's GG's. This deck is too OP. The master is here, baby. The self-proclaimed rank #1. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with green decks, and I think exactly the point that you're bringing up with, Ashen, about the say its name is one of the reasons I love this format, and is by far my favorite format to have drafted ever, besides Modern Horizons 3, because there are a lot of takes to where you can be right about something and I can also be right, because there are multiple viable ways to pilot an archetype or a strategy in this format that can be good at the same time. Like, you can, Like, you can have, like, a very aggressive green deck or a very late game one. Wish we would have been gotten Altenac. We actually got Altenac the other day. Typically, I really, at this point, I only like to play Altenac in green, blue, or green, black. I've just found that Red's pace of the game doesn't benefit much from the second ability. And Altenac is way better when you're full on Manifest and playing something like Threats Around the Corner. But I have done it one time, and it was actually really nice. All right, hopping into match number 1 here. Starting off on the play with our aggressive Gruul deck here. So we have a 2-drop and a 3-drop. That's good enough for me. I mean, pretty much at this point in the format where I just keep bricking on no landers or too many lands, if I have a 2-drop and I have both my sources, it's a keep. Especially with this guy because he lets us surveil, which is huge. Wow, okay. I mean, I do want to mill to turn on Delirium, but at the same time, I also just feel like this card is too powerful to bin. Yeah, like, this card's just too good. I'm not doing that. I'm not getting rid of that. Now, the bad thing about this card, and where it really, like, hits its floor, is if you keep on top and they remove it, because then you're just not getting a second surveil. Okay, he played an artifact. That's huge. So we're going to go in here, see if he takes the damage, and if he doesn't, I'm just going to kill this because this card's too powerful. I could re-add it, but why would I do that when I could just save that for something else? Also, there's no way to say that I don't just mill that card as well. Like, this is a guaranteed good thing to do. And if it becomes too late and we don't have time to play it, I can peer past the Veil, discard it, and we'll be drawing an additional card that our opponent doesn't think we can, because it's going to put you, when you discard your hand, you draw after putting the cards in the grave. So at the end of the day, I have a failsafe if the game is like going to end soon, right? But also, I just think that, well, the reason I didn't want to save that for when he swings is because he could very likely have the 1-mana white spell called Shard Mage's Rescue, which gives you... Shard Mage's Rescue is the one that's 1 white for an enchantment, and it gives your guy hexproof. And if he had that in response to my removal spell, I'd just be blown out of the game. So I wanted to guarantee it. Now, do we want to just discard our hand for this and, like, try to buy this stuff back? I think that's, like, a legit strat. But if we get to 5 mana here, we just play everything? Yeah, this is tough. This is risky. Alright, how many cards are we going to draw here? So that's instant, artifact, enchantment, creature. So I would discard 4. Yeah, I don't really like that. Okay, we draw it. Let's go.
I fucking knew it. Oh!
There's a reason they call me the boat, baby. Oh, that's a nice machete you have there, buddy. I just happen to have a dissection tools. My bad.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Sorry about you, bitch.
Something ain't right.
Put some respect on the dissection tools, buddy. Okay. You dirty bastard, you. Hold on.
Congratulations. You get anything you want from your deck. I love that deck, man. It's so expensive, man.
I love that deck, man. So many rares, man. So expensive, man. No more tools. Dude, someone call up the guy from Home Improvement. We need his help here. Boop.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yes, sir. Let me adjust my volume. Okay, so this can put cards into our graveyard. I think I'd rather just do that and then maybe flip. Got to get a second monitor. I do have a second monitor. The issue is, this is the monitor I'm playing Magic on is my primary, and when Magic is in full screen mode, I'm not allowed to adjust my volume because I can only do that on the first monitor. I could switch it to the second one, but like it would just be, I don't really like to do that. It's just smaller. I mean, it's just something I need to change now. It was just from before I was streaming. But okay, so I guess I should probably just do this and see what happens. Okay, so I have instant and creature. That's going to put sorcery and land. So that's actually huge. Because now I have Delirium online for next turn with this. And I can just go ahead and flip on his turn. The issue is he has Ward 2. Alright, we're snoozing the ads. Fuck ads, man. This is why I hate Twitch. Oh my gosh. He's popping off. He's popping off. Hold up, Judge. Judge.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Why is this guy allowed to do this, Judge? Please, lock down the incorrect guy. Please. I believe in you, bro. If he targets the right guy, I'm calling a judge. Yes. Yes, let's go!
I fucking knew it. Oh.
Sure, buddy. That's fine. I'll allow it. I flooped the pig. Yeah. We might be kind of cooked. Okay, of course I get the under the skin after he just removed my dissection tools. The dissection tools was so huge there because it gave us the life gain. I mean, this is just removing a creature, and I could potentially chump with that. I feel like there's no reason not to do this. Like, I can't kill his Lionheart, but I'm never going to be able to do that. Fear of kill the monkey. That's what I'm thinking. But I just realized he has a Midnight Mayhem, which means he's going to... That's actually busted. So he has a Midnight Mayhem, and they're all going to get +1 attack. So I might actually just die anyway. Wow, this guy's sequence was just ridiculous, dude. The fact that he just hit that and that is just insane. Okay, so what's going to happen next turn is if he goes for this, he would have to top deck a land. Three, four, five, six. So he's got 9. Well, but he can equip, though. So if he draws a land, he could equip his baseball bat. And that's where it's risk. But if he attacks with... I'm just going to bet on him not drawing a land. Because I think if I prolong the game, I'm going to lose. I think I actually just lose if he, like... If the game goes on, because I'm not going to be able to avoid the chip damage. Wait, he's going for that? What the fuck? Okay. Wait, what? That just seemed like the fundamentally wrong play. Why would you do that?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Okay, he's just giving us a chance to win the game. I love that. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it. Now, the question is, how interested am I in just like... Okay, he doesn't even have his Midnight Mayhem anymore. That's huge. And this is going to blow up. Okay. Yeah, I think I can hold my Peer Past the Veil. I think I just do this. See what we get here. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. I could have drawn the Valgoths. No. 1 to flip, 2 to play. Okay, wait, do I have a land in my grave? I do. Okay, that's huge, actually. Oh, no, I can't do it this turn. I already played my land. I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm actually stupid. I thought I could do that. What I was going to do is I was going to flip this, and I was going to pop that, but I have to save it for next turn. I probably need to save this blocker, right? I mean, flipping this, though, he taps down that. I'm forced to... Yeah. We can't flip Fungus right now because I thought I could play this additional land, and I thought I was going to be able to pay the tax on his ward. He can also just equip Baseball Bat, so I can't attack with anyone. But I'll be able to kill his Lionheart next turn. Or whatever he just puts his equipment on, it's probably lethal. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
Hold up. Wait a
Of course, he just draws the card that we were forced to discard. You love to see it. That is some fucking bullshit. All right, hold on. Let me pull an AoE out of my ass. He's just passing? Okay. Another under the skin in 4 lands. Wow. How unlucky is that? That feels really unlucky. Now I can just under the skin make a body. Okay. Am I buying back the fungus or the ticket booth? Both are like very fair. The double strike might come into play, but I think I just need to kill this. I feel like the fungus is just more relevant, right? Because I could like kill his baseball bat or his machete. It's like just more versatile. What do we have left in the deck? I'm gonna go with the fungus. And now I have a 6/7. He would have to tap it down. And then if he attacks, I can double block, assuming he doesn't flip. Yeah, this was a tough decision for sure. I do think our deck is fundamentally better than his deck. And his play, like, he could have beaten us if he would have played that Midnight Mayhem, because that would just be too low. But he whiffed, so that's cool. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think this is guaranteed game. Like, if he has anything to flash in, it's not. I mean, if he had no way to stop us from gaming, he would have done both of his equipments. Oh my gosh, that's disgusting. Hand doesn't get first strike. It gets menace. You have to activate it before attacking, so I would have to preemptively flip. And I don't know if I'm supposed to do that. One, two, three, four, five. I feel like it's better to flip this. So I'll make this attack. I think this is correct. Oh, this person has vigilance. I didn't realize that. I'm stupid.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Yeah, I didn't realize that person had vigilance. My bad. Okay. Well, I'm not auto dead here. Yeah, I should have done that. He can tap down my Crypt Inspector now because he has a baseball bat, though. Living phone, okay. He's just passing? That's so weird. Dude, how am I drawing so many lands? The deck is not all lands. Why? So I need to hold up a blocker, I think. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna get a Wickerfolk Thresher trigger, so it's possible that he has to block 2 people here, and it's possible that I get a real card off this. Okay, it's a real card. That's actually insane. Holy shit.
Gotcha, bitch.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't have a Shard Mage's Rescue. He's not that guy. He's not that guy. What the fuck? You dirty bastard, you. Damn, that was pretty cheapo depot. I have 1 land in the deck? Dude, what the heck? What is my deck? We have 7 cards in deck. Betrayer's Bargain, Manifest Dread, Monstrous Emergence, Say Its Name, Wildfire Wickerfolk. Okay, Wildfire Wickerfolk would actually be kind of hot. I think I do Terramorphic Expanse to guarantee... Wait, why did he not play that first? What the hell? Okay. I need to not deck out here. Alright, he never top decks the creature here. He never top decks the creature. He's not that guy. I'm gonna hold full control so he thinks I actually have something. He's not that guy. He's not that guy! Let's go! Yes, sir, Ski Brother. Talk about it. Let's go. Yeah, that was based. I have to say, I'm glad that I didn't have the additional Say Its Name in this deck, because this guy... Add more Say Its Name and Trample. Okay, well, what kind of removal did he have? I might want to add in, I think instead of the Trample, I might just want this card. I could take out this Ticket Booth. I don't, like, hate taking out Ticket Booth. I wish I had another Bashful Beastie. He did have Exercise. Okay. I kind of like this because it stops him from killing us with any of his Scorching Dragonfire or the Betrayer's Bargain. I don't know if there's anything else I would want to take out. Like, I could take out Impossible Inferno. But my deck is, like, really light on removal. I'm not taking out Betrayer's Bargain. Betrayer's Bargain is too good. I mean, it just allows you to exile. And I have a lot of, like, Manifest Dread tokens I can sack that put something in the grave. Also, if he targets my guy, I can respond and sack it. If anything, I'd take out Impossible Inferno. I'm just going to keep it for now, because I think that combat tricks in general are better when we're on the play. The main issue is that we know he has a Veteran. Veteran is the 2-1 that lets him remove stuff from the grave. Okay, this is just unplayable. Okay, this hand seems based. Yeah, this hand is hella based. Maybe I'm taking out Under the Skin. Well, actually, it's probably better to curve into... Like, I could buy that back if I need to. It's probably better just to put this back. Like, this is just a better card on turn 2 and a card I want to sack. Yeah, I agree. I think hand is probably slightly better. Okay, we get a land. We're just that guy. My pronouns are he/Himothy. I'm just that guy. Don't mind me, sir. I'm just going to find a land. Okay, I'm putting it in the grave. Delirium 1 of 4. It feels so bad sometimes when you play this and the card you reveal is one you want to keep on top. Because then if they remove it, you're actually just kind of cooked. Wait, why would he not attack? He has haste. Okay. I guess just don't do that then, sir. So if I wanted to, I could just out his Balloon Man with a Betrayer's Bargain. But I think it's just legitimately better to go for Under the Skin right now, right? Or maybe we just hold Break Down the Door and see if he wants to attack. And then I could instant in it and Manifest Dread. Say Break Down the Door, just do Under the Skin. If we Under the Skin, we're buying this back. If I wait for his turn, I have the option to Break Down the Door at the end step if he does nothing. And if he does something, I can activate it. Okay. Okay, use it on his turn. Okay, sorry. I was trying to understand what you were saying. Because I thought you were telling me to use the Under the Skin instead of this. But yeah, I agree. This card is actually really good if you have a combo. So I had a guy who had this, and he had the white survival rare. I think it's called like something Mentor or like Star Scholar. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Hold up.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
So do I Break Down the Door now? Yeah, Reluctant Role Model. So if you have this guy plus Reluctant Role Model, you get a token of that guy. He attacks for flying. Then when it dies, since you technically control 2 Reluctant Role Model, you're putting 2 1/1 counters on something instead of 1. And it was actually just disgusting. Yeah, okay. So I guess, like, if we do this, we can, like, double block. I already have a creature. Do I want to double block because he has Menace? I don't know. I mean, this gives us a Surveil. But this is also just good sack fodder for Betrayer's Bargain. That's tough. I guess I can always just Betrayer's Bargain and pay the 2. Okay, do we actually want that? I mean, I already have a land in the graveyard. But next turn, I really just want to go Wickerfolk Thresher. Like, I do want another green. But I think I'm just supposed to Wickerfolk Thresher here. Okay, that's kind of nice. Nah, I don't feel bad about using the Break Down the Door. Yeah, I think I just need to play this. Just to use all of our mana. Yeah, that's true. We can under the skin to buy back it if we want. Yeah, this is any permanent, so we can buy back our dual land, which is actually huge. Okay. Well, I can just fungus that eventually and get back my guy, which is kind of a power play. Okay, we get a green anyway. I'm just that guy.
I fucking knew it! Oh!
Do we have enough to fungus? Oh, yeah, we do, because we can pay the tax. Okay, that's actually insane. Well, I'm just going to do that now. And now, depending on what he does, I could under the skin back the fungus, which is kind of big. If this dies, this is fine too, because we just under the skin it again. Okay. So he gets to draw a card, which is kind of frustrating. At that point, I'm probably just going to need to do that. So this is most likely a turn inside out. He definitely has a turn inside out, and I don't really want to lose that. But I don't have a sorcery engraved, so I am willing to trade this. I'll just trade it with a token, I guess. Oh, he actually doesn't have a turn inside out? I don't know why he would attack like that then. Maybe he was just doing like a 5-head play and baiting me. I don't know. Oh, if we had a land, that'd be so dirty. That would be actually so dirty. So I can sack this, which just gives us Delirium. That's actually insane. Okay. Yeah, we sack this to get our free card here. Blow this up. And now we're going to get our free card off of this. Yeah, we might just get a free land here, so we might not need to do that. Yeah, we get a free land. So we actually don't have to buy back a land, which was actually huge. So what do I want to buy back here? Maybe Fungus. Or I could buy back Bashful Beastie. I don't hate that either. Fungus has more uses. Okay. I guess I could use it to cycle if we need to. Yeah, he could just have an exile card, and then I would hate myself for getting the Bashful Beastie. Okay, if he's using that, he either is really dumb, or he just has another removal. I'm going to assume that it is the former of the two. He's just passing? Okay. He doesn't know. He doesn't know what it feels like to be burned alive. Let's go. He's not that guy. He's not that guy. Does he have the Convoke Lady? He has the fucking Convoke Lady, of course. I think I still attack. If I attack here, I'm getting a free card, which is kind of big. I'm also racing. The free cards is just huge. The fact this comes into play untapped is kind of OP. Okay. Okay, he gets another Acrobat, sure. I mean, he already knows I have this. I mean, I'm not going to play it right now. There's no reason to. Yeah, that was nice. If we get a Valgoth's Onslaught, this is going to be insane. But I have to play fast because we're down to 11 minutes. This person has just put us in so many situations where we had to, like, deeply think. And that's why I've taken so much time. Brother, no. I mean, I don't want to exile that. I guess I'm just going to attack again, see if what our card is. Why? It was a 24% chance for us to get a land. Dude, are you kidding me? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna play this, and if he doesn't do anything, I will actually sack it and just block. Because, like, I need to see a real card here. I need to, like, power through our deck to find a real card. Yeah, if he attacks, I can just block, draw pass. Okay, I'm that guy. Oh my gosh, I'm that guy. Let's go. Okay, he's not playing blue. There's no way he can counter. Oh my gosh. I can pay 4, right? Oh my gosh, this is insane. Okay. Okay. Don't deck out. Don't deck me out now. Don't deck me out now, please. Oh my gosh, that was an insane hit. Let's go. Ding. Yeah. I like this card. This is a fun card, man.
Congratulations, you get anything you want from your deck. I love that deck, man. It's so expensive, man.
I love this deck, man. So expensive. So many rares, man. Wow. That was a tough one. I have to say that, that was a dirty draw. I'm not gonna lie. Valgoff's Onslaught is just such an auto win button, but also that, Convoke guy is so pushed. Like, I definitely see that card being used in the sideboard in Standard. Like, if you're playing, like, a Convoke deck, or if you're playing Rabbits, and your opponent has, like, single target removal, like, if they're, like, black-green, and they have something, like, cut down, that's a really good card. Because you can, like, stop them. Maybe cut some lands. Why would I cut lands? I mean, I just got unlucky. I would love to cut lands, but I don't think I can afford to do that. Do I have a land cycler? I mean, I don't have a land cycler. I could put in a Moldering Gem. Yeah, we're playing 17 lands. I mean, we just got super unlucky there at the end, to be fair. Like, we actually just drew, I think, like, 2x the amount of lands as our opponent. But that's fine. I do think our mana base is already, like, really good, though. The fact, like, this is a premium mana base in Limited. You're not always going to get like this, I have to say. And our, like, Delirium count is, like, really diverse. 2 enchantment, 3 artifacts, 7 sorcery, 5 instant, 9 creature. It's typically difficult to get instants, because the good instants are premium cards that other people are fighting you for. Alright, I'll be right back. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So I was gonna see, is there any way I can put another creature in? Or do I have no creatures? Yeah, it's just that guy. I'm not putting that guy in. I was trying to see, like, I actually don't like this Saith's name in this deck. If we had a Chandelier, I would feel so much better about this, and then I would just play both say its name, it's just kind of scary because we don't have the Chandelier. And like game 1, we had 4 cards in deck. Game 2, we had 7. I don't really like Norrin in this deck. I've only found Norrin to be good if you end up with red-white and you have multiple Arabella. Because, like, really? We don't have that many ETB creatures. I have Wary Watchdog, which is not worth it. Because you want that to die anyway. And then, yeah, literally nothing in our deck is good with Norrin. Norrin is actually, like, a good card, but it only works in a small subset of decks, so they go really late. So what has been your favorite deck so far, Ashlyn? My favorite deck has been the red-black deck, and I feel like I end up in that the most. Like, red-black and red-green are the 2 decks I end up in the most, but I actually, like, I really liked playing like a 5 colors rooms deck. All the decks where you have to, like, really think about, like, your splashing, I'm a big fan of. Dimir Eerie Mill. So is that just facilitated by using the crabs? Because I actually lost to someone who's using the crabs. If you have 2 crabs and your opponent is playing green, like, they just lose. Like, they have to be playing 2 Chandelier, and even then, you're going to have removal. The Mind Skinner? Oh, shit, yeah. I had the Mind Skinner one time, but I just never drew it. I think it's a better card than people give it credit for, though. All right, match number 2. We're starting off with a very nice hand. Wow. I didn't know I was allowed to open playable hands. This is nice. And we get the dissection tools. Okay, the curve is crazy. The curve is kind of crazy, for real, for real. All right, we're going to put down our dual land to assert our dominance over the other player. We have to show him that we have money. Okay, it's a buy. GG, brother. GG's, brother. He's playing Marvin. Like, it's just game over, bro. Like, he actually just can't win the game. I'm sorry. Okay, do I want to put an instant? I already have an instant. The land at the moment is probably more difficult. Yeah, Marvin is, like, straight up useless. Does he attack? He doesn't attack. Okay. It's unfortunate, but I think I need to trade this away. Okay. I just wanted to have something in the graveyard for when we under the skin, so it's not a guaranteed whiff. Oh, he got an Arabella. That's gross. Okay. That's a real card. Well, I have lands for days. Oh, he's going Unsettling Twins. I honestly don't think there are any combos you can do with Marvin unless you have a rare. I think you legitimately have to have a rare. Right here. I mean, I guess there's really no reason not to. I have 3 sorceries engraved. That's sad. Like, I kind of need to do this. Okay, we get the dog. That's actually kind of huge. Like, because I don't really care about card advantage since I have Peer Past the Veil. So we go Wary Watchdog. Hope to mill 1 here. Oh, I don't know if I want to mill that. That's actually really good. But I guess I have 2 ways to buy it back. I mean, ultimately, I might have to sack that off in order to Betrayer's Bargain. So maybe I just want to put as many cards in the grave as possible. Nah, I'm going to keep it. Yeah, we'll keep it at the moment. Wait, he has a Soul Warden? What the fuck? What the fuck? When a creature you control dies, each opponent... Wait, what?
Hold up. Wait a minute. That ain't right.
Sir, why do you have this card? What the heck? Why did you not play Arabella? That's so sus. Okay. I guess I can start off by playing the dissection tools. Maybe I attack with this first. Okay. I'd rather you trade that than the Soul Warden, sure. Bro, this guy's playing Soul Sister. Someone call a judge. This isn't fair. Okay. I mean, that's an action. I don't know if I want to put that in the grave. Maybe I do. Maybe I just want to get to my Valgoth's Onslaught. No, I keep that on top. Because now I can just go for a dissection tools, and it's a guaranteed manifest. Okay, cool. Because I was thinking about, oh, you gain life when I play something? That's crazy. I was thinking about, like, do I want to just turbo through for a Valgoth's Onslaught and, like, play the Bashful Beastie, or what? Okay, that's actually kind of a good draw here, because we can just kill his Arabella. Soul Warden is goated. It is a very base card, I'll give you that. I mean, I think I'm still just attacking. Like, he has a lifelinker, but he has to do work for his lifelinker to affect the game. I don't. Okay. He can pay 8. That's actually scary. That's actually so scary. Am I ever just sacking this to Betrayer's Bargain? I mean, I can still just do that, though. Sack it to kill, but don't I just want to play Bashful Beastie here? Because, like, what else am I doing? I'm not going to peer past the veil, discard both of these. I don't think I'm ever just killing a Soul Warden like that. But I can't let the game go on long, because he's just going to outvalue me with this stupid thing. Keep up for Monster Showcase. That's so gross. What the fuck? Dude. This guy's actually just at 45. Okay. Out of respect, if he somehow pulls the white ley line out of his ass, I will concede. If he pulls the white ley line out of his ass, I will concede. So that's a manifested card. I mean... I definitely do this. What am I killing here? I guess that's just 2-2. Or am I killing his Soul Warden? Soul Warden 100%. Okay. He's at 30 HP. I got rid of the problem at 30 HP. That's funny. Well, how much is this drawing us? Okay. Math is for people who are blocking. I'm drawing cards. Okay, I drew a good card. Let's go. Next turn, I'll be able to go Cryptid Inspector plus Fear of Burning Alive. Cult Healer. Wait, dude, this guy might actually have the white ley line. If he actually has the white ley line, I would have to concede out of respect. Like, I'd be forced to at that point. I'm actually getting some damage in. This is funny. It's okay, sir. It's fine. I just have a fear of burning alive, sir. Nothing's happening. You still have a Marvin. It's anyone's game here. He does have a Marvin. Legitimately, I might die to this. Like, this might do us like 20 damage because it's so busted. This is actually a matchup where I'm going to put an Anthropede. Now, I think here, I'm just going to pass. And then if my Bashful Beastie doesn't die, I can sack it for the Dissection Tools. Would it be better to do that now in case he draws a Vanish? Swing with Beastie. Why? He's going to trade with his Living Phones. I'm going to give him 2 draws off Living Phone. I feel like that's not great. I think I just want to pass. Like, I don't want to give him these Living Phone draws for next turn. Okay. Well, that was ass. Now I have full mana, so whatever I hit, I could flip up. Play the Terramorphic to get lands out. Yeah, I could have done that. Okay. This is scary. Okay, he gets a Fear Surveillance, and what if he just decks out because I give him too many +1s? Oh, that card's scary as fuck. Holy shit. Okay, well, both these cards are cards I would have loved to hit here. I already have an instant and a sorcery. Yeah, I do. Okay, it doesn't really matter. I guess I'll get this, because if he bounces it back to my hand for some reason, it's just a better card. I have 11 cards in deck. And 4 lands. Okay. Do I want to sack that to, like, equip here? Probably not. Yeah, this is scary. He can bring back the Soul Warden. Wait, why would he not just go Valgos Faithful and then just go Soul Warden and then just summon those guys back? That just seems like such a throw to me. There's no way he just gets back like Living Phone. Wait, why did he do that? He just missed out on 3 life. What the fuck?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
That made literally no sense. But okay. Well, we know that Trample is good against this guy, and we know that Anthropede's good. Okay, it doesn't really matter. Ooh, exile target artifact enchantment or manifest dread. How do we feel about just exiling this? Okay, what do I still have in deck? I have Ticket Booth, Wicker Folk, Under the Skin, and that's it. Oh, I have a Valgos Onslaught, but I probably can't play it because I'm down to 9 cards. I think I need to just get rid of that, which sucks, but I think I legitimately just have to get rid of this. I think that's correct. That card just gave him so much value. Brother, why? Okay. Well, I'm lifelinking. He might actually deck us out, because we're at 8, he's at 15. Wow. Yeah, we're going to need that Anthropede. Wait, he has 2 Funeral Room? What the fuck?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Man, I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Okay, here's the issue. We have 7 cards in deck, and I have to manifest Dread to do this. And I just die from that. What are my other cards? I don't think I can physically win. I'm just going to go to the next game. Yeah, I don't want to show him my Valgos Onslaught. Like, there's just no way we can do anything. Oh, you just came back? I exiled his Awakening Hall Funeral Room. He had a second one, and then I drew a Valgos Onslaught with 7 cards in deck, so I couldn't play it. Because I could pay like 10 for it, but if I do that, he just brings everybody back and I die. So I just went to game 2 because I didn't want to show him that we have that. Oh, wait, I don't have an Anthropede? I thought we did. Bro, no. Yeah, I have to put this in. Dude, that's so irritating. He has 2 of that card that just revives everything. That's actually so OP. He has 2 Funeral Room Awakening Hall. What are the chances of that? And the other cards in his deck look like literal shit. But I have to basically, I guess, save my break down the door. Main threat is Soul Warden. Kind of. I do have the Insidious Fungus. Maybe I should put this in to buy back the Insidious Fungus. It gains a total of 17 life. I think I can take this out. Like, I need to end the game early. If I'm not ending the game early, I'm losing to this guy. Like, I just want to be on the offense, right? I think this is fine. Yeah, this is probably okay. We just need to draw an aggro start, I guess. Or just draw Valgoth's Onslaught. He gained 17 life that game. I wasn't even keeping track. Well, then he gained even more life with that enchantment. The fact he had 2 of those is stupid. Wait, I just realized something. This guy has a mythic rare from the bonus sheet and 2 copies of an S tier mythic. That's actually ridiculous. Wow. No, this hand is so good. Why do I have to mull here? No. This hand is so bad. Fuck. Okay, I have to keep. I'm not going to 5. This guy's deck has too many premium cards to where I have to just keep 6 here. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to beat this guy, but hopefully he just doesn't draw his Funeral Rooms before we kill him. No Soul Warden. Okay, that's fine. Next turn, I just go Cryptid Inspector and hope, like, I can just under the skin shenanigans. Although I think I need to save one of these for my Fungus to just answer his enchantment. Okay, we draw a Manifest Dread. That's actually huge. So we go Cryptid Inspector. Hope he doesn't kill it. He is playing a 3-color deck, and we don't know that he has a red yet, which is nice. Well, he actually had to discard a hand size. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yes, I see.
Okay.
Good news, everyone.
Good news, everyone. He discarded down to hand size after using a Terramorphic Expanse. How bad can you be, bro? I think I actually just want to use this. Yeah, maybe I'm just using this one. It's kind of greedy. We'll be at 5 next turn, so I can do both. Okay. That's huge. I actually really like Cryptid Inspector. I think that card's great. Okay. Sure. I mean, I'll buy that back all day, buddy. Yes, sir. Don't worry, sir. The Inspector is here. Never fear. Inspector Gadget. Go, go, go. Yeah, this is a tough one. Do I want Wickerfolk Thresher or do I want this? I mean, if I take the land, I won't have... yeah, I just take this. Because if I take the land, I still won't have Delirium 4. This just gives me another threat, and he's kind of behind. Okay. If he has a split up, I would be very, very scared. I think I'm winning. Tell my mom I'm winning. Okay, sure. You're fucked, buddy. Get fucked. It's fine. It's fine, sir. You're just fucked. It's fine. Yay! Let's go. We didn't lose to the Neanderthal. Fear off for game. Oh, I didn't realize you could do the damage without, I thought you had to do Delirium to do the damage regardless, but I guess you can do the damage, even without Delirium. Yeah, I didn't know that. Is there anything I want on the draw more so here? Probably not. There is a merit to just play this Moldering Gym weight room, but I don't think it's really necessary. Yeah, like, I don't want to go into a grind game with him. I just want to curve out and win, because his deck just beats us in a grind. Yeah, it's 4 damage to the face, then you Delirium, you damage your opponent. Yeah, I just forgot about that. I'm so used to only playing it when it kills a creature that I didn't think about it. I think I like everything in this deck. Yeah, I really like that card. We could have had a second one in the draft, but I wanted to prioritize a Scorching Dragonfire because this deck's worst matchup is like the aggro decks that just like go lower than it. Like the wide aggro decks. You want to try a draft next? Go for it. Let's do it. Oh, by the way, for anyone new here, if you do command avatars in the chat, you can select your avatar. You can also gamble. I'm going to start a boss battle right now. No, we're going to do a battle royale. And if you're doing it on Twitch, it's directly correlated to your channel points. I'm going to try to make some more custom avatars soon. All right, we're going for the battle royale. All the doubloons are on the line. All right, Jinbei has dropped down. Brooke is on the way. Frankie is last to land. Who will win? Okay, this is a bad hand, but might actually be worth keeping. If I get to a green in 3 turns, I'm probably very exceptionally happy with this hand. No, you don't have to press to attack. It just automatically does it for you. Okay, how do we feel about this hand? Because we are on the draw, and I can play with red mana for 3 turns, essentially. This is tough. Keepsies. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I'm greedy. I'm just greedy like that. On the play, I wouldn't, but on the draw, yeah. No, give us a green, please. Give us a green. I'm not losing to Soul Warden Cheese. Fear of Surveillance. Okay. It's not a green. No, no. Don't do me like that, son. I'm saving this for the Soul Warden. Okay, Moobot ran the Battle Royale. Fear of Surveillance in the hand that feeds, sure. I'll put a Delirium. Just give me a green. Okay, that's a Terramorphic Expanse. I can live with that. That is respectable. Okay. I'm thinking about taking the 2 first, and then just seeing if he plays something better. He hasn't shown to have any, like, negates. Fear of Surveillance, okay. Into a found footage. Okay, well, I'm just killing his living phone now. I mean, that just puts him down 1 mana, which is good. Okay, now we get double green. That's huge. We can go Manifest Dread first into Say Its Name. I believe. Okay, double green. Not what I like to see, but we're going to hit here. Trust. No! My Valgos Onslaught is gone. That's the best card. Why? Why? We need that card to win the game. Our opponent has an unfair deck, so we need unfair cards. Okay, I guess we just have to fear Burning Alive here. Of course. After I use my removal, he goes for the Soul Warden. Of course. Sure. No tradesies, sir. No tradesies. I already got too many lands in the grave. I don't need this. Okay, that was huge. That was such an insane top deck. Let's go. Believe in the tools, baby. Believe in the tools. Manifest Dread. Manifest Dread. I have no enchantment, so I grab this. Okay, now Delirium is online for this. He goes for the Found Footage. That costs 2. Yeah, this card's not great. Yeah, this is going to be a close one. Like, I feel good that we have the Frantic Strength. I do not feel good that our opponent already has the Soul Warden. No, that's so good. Wow, I didn't realize Soul Warden. Wait, he's actually playing the ley line. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
How are we doing this, buddy? You got lifelink, I got lifelink. We can play this game all day, Buster. You want a lifelink battle? I'll lifelink battle you, buddy. If I wait till a creature goes to the yard, we'll be able to draw 5 off of this. No, why do you have that, bro? What the fuck? If he doesn't get rid of dissection tools, he's just bad. Okay, he's getting rid of it. Cool. Sure, sir, sure. No, why? What is this cheese? I can feel the cheddar from across the room. He's actually not attacking? What the fuck? Why are you not attacking, bro? What?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Okay, that's real. Yeah, that doesn't save my guy, so like, why? I have to hope he doesn't draw his enchantment. Okay. Do we hit? Are we that guy today? Get back your Soul Warden, Buster. You know you love Soul Warden. This guy and his fucking Soul Warden, man. Soul Warden Timmy, guys. Soul Warden Timmy is here. That was big. That was big. Okay. Actually huge. And he's not at 8 lands, so he can't play his funeral home. No one will be going to the funeral home today, sir, except you. Because you're going to be burning alive, baby. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Sir, what the fuck? Why do you have that?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Wait, that's kind of busted. Sir, why do you have that? Is this just game? I think I want to get rid of that. Just like pay the 4. What can I buy back here? If I do this, I add back the trample. I think this is game. I'm setting up for lethal here. Okay, he doesn't have it. Let's go. The boat, baby. He's not that guy. He doesn't know. He doesn't know what's up. He's not that guy. This has trample. It's fine. It's fine, sir. You're just at 1 HP, and I don't lose to a split up here. You're just dead. It's okay. GG, sir. I'm gonna give him a rats from the bay. Rats. Rats from the bay. Okay, sure, buddy. Sure, Buster Douglas. Sure. Okay, we're gonna give him one of these. Yeah. Yeah. The better player's been identified. What can I say? All right, we're gonna show him we're the better player in style, baby. I'm just that guy. It is what it is. Nice. How do you feel about burning alive, sir? Da! Ding! Let's go. The boat does it again, baby. Cha-cha-chow. Damn. I just got really hyped about that because in all, like, other realities, we lose that game because of how insanely unfair this guy's deck is. Like, I feel like his deck was one of the most, like, high rarity drafts I have seen thus far in the format. He just built his deck really shitty. And if he didn't have so much filler with like the stupid living phones and shit, he actually would just never lose to us. That was actually crazy. But damn, Frantic Strength was kind of good. Maybe I should main deck a Frantic Strength, or is that bad? Like, Frantic Strength just seems so good. Every time we have it, we just win the game. We could also be playing, like, I could just take out this ticket booth and play one. I haven't really felt like I needed ticket booth, but if we go against another person with big creatures, it would be good. So it's kind of just like betting on whatever. Hey, see you later, Ashlyn. It was nice to meet you. Yeah, I still want to, like, figure out how good Ticket Booth is. I'm going to main deck the Frantic Strength. It's just come up so much where the trample wins us the game. Like, we're trying to end the game early. If we end the game early, we're winning the game, right? I don't even know if it's felt like we wanted Impossible Inferno. Like, this is a good card, but our deck isn't really intended to grind. Nah, I'm just gonna main deck the 1. We'll see how it goes. Alright, 1 second. I gotta go feed my dog. Let's get it. Final boss time. Let's get it, boys. Yeah, Frenetic Strength's just been so good. It's also just another card to add off of our 3-mana sorcery. All right, final boss time, and we're opening a very nice hand here. Let's go. Oh my gosh, this guy has a turn 1 Ghost Vacuum. That's actually so toxic. Are you kidding me? Wow. I do want a Terramorphic Expanse, but I don't want to turn on his Ghost Vacuum. Okay, we draw a land. That's huge. We'll just contest here. Roaring Furnace. Oh my gosh. Into a Manifest Dread. That's dirty. So I'm going to crack my Fungus after I block. Damn, well now I need to kill that. No, he gets rid of my fungus. Why? I need to draw my other enchantment removal so bad. Genuinely, I think we just need to do this now. Like, we need to get ahead on the board. Wow, I needed that. Okay. If we still had our Cryptid Inspector, this would be crazy. Oh, and he has an Oblivious Bookworm. That's gross. That's actually disgusting. I think we just lose, because, like, now he's drawing 3 cards per turn, and we just brick on a land. That sucks so bad. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he just got multiple value engines on the board. Ghost Vacuum is such a bad card, and I don't recommend anyone main decking it. But, like, it's just good against green decks, and he just main decked it for no reason. I mean, fair play to him. I just would never do that. I think that's really bad. He's drawing so many cards per turn. I don't know if we can come back. That's actually disgusting. He can just turn on Delirium. Oh, he's discarding a Beastie, so he has some way to buy it back. Okay. I don't know if this kills both, but if it does, that'd be lit. No, I really needed that. That's so shitty. That's actually so unfortunate. What does he buy back? His Wickerfolk Thresher? If he buys back Ghost Vacuum, I'm about to be so triggered. Yeah, this is so shitty. We milled the cards that we needed specifically to answer our opponent's deck. And I just draw another land with a 30% chance to draw a land. That's so bad. I mean, I don't even really know how I could come back this game, but I guess we'll play it out. I think that was a huge misplay by him. I think he should have just got back his Ghost Vacuum. Like, there was no reason for him not to do that. Yeah, that is really scary. You think I win? He's drawing 2 cards per turn, though. This has been online since turn 1. He had Oblivious Bookworm plus that, and he had a Ghost Vacuum. So I was forced to answer his Ghost Vacuum with my... I don't have anything to flip. If I could flip something, yeah, this guy'd be cooked. I just drew 3 lands in a row, and he was drawing 3 cards a turn, which is really unfortunate. We're probably gonna have to go to the next game, but we'll see. Yeah, I just drew another land. There's no way I can win. We're going to the next game. Yeah, his deck is just super premium. Like, he main decks a Ghost Vacuum, which is honestly so ass, but it actually just fucked us so hard. Because then I couldn't answer. Like, if I could have used my Fungus to kill this, I could have definitely beaten him. But, like, he just fucked us up so hard with that. Main deck Vacuum is pretty good. I completely dislike it. Because if you're going against the 2 most popular decks in the meta, which are Blue-White Eerie and Red-White Aggro, it's a completely dead card. Like, it's actually just ass. It's only good if you play against a person with a green deck, which, to be fair, there are, like, 3 pretty relevant green decks. I just think it's really bad. I think it's only good specifically against a person trying to get Delirium. Because there, like, if our deck didn't have, like, some top-end bombs, like Dissection Tool, I actually wouldn't care about Ghost Vacuum. It's the fact that I have, like, these Under the Skins in my deck that's actually, like, there is a good portion of green decks that just don't care about it. Like, if you're just aggro. I don't think there's anything I can put in. Like, I just need more enchantment removal, but that's, like, something I don't have. I do like the Impossible Inferno. I mean, it's good in the side deck. It's just not something I would ever prioritize. Like, if I get handed a Ghost Vacuum pick 9, okay, I'll put it in the side deck for sure. Play first. Okay. Wow, this hand is so sus. Wow, if there was a green mana in this hand, it'd be so lit. That's so unfortunate. Okay, how do I feel about this? I kind of just want to put back the Bleeding Woods. Go get a green with that. The dog isn't the best target for Frantic Strength, but maybe it'll be okay. Does he have Fungus turn 1? He doesn't. Okay, cool. He actually didn't have Ghost Vacuum. Maybe he's just like high elo and just holds the ghost vacuum until I fill the grave. That'd be so disgusting. I'm keeping on top. Keeping on top, sir. No one look at me. No one look at me. I just need this top deck here. Wow, that actually sucks so bad. I had to keep that on top. The card's too good. At least I can sack my dog with a Betrayer's Bargain. That's not terrible. Okay, so I just get the instant in the grave. He drews all of his sources. Nice. We love that for him. I love that, man.
I congratulate you. Get anything you want from your deck. I love that deck, man. It's so expensive, man.
I love that deck, man. So expensive, man. You get anything you want from your deck. It's a good deck, man. Counterspell? Random counterspell out of the ass? Does he play the guy that counters and Manifest Dread? He doesn't. Okay, cool. He's forest cycling. Okay, that's scary. I really needed to hit a land here. Because I need to get to 7 as fast as possible before we mill out our deck. Under the Skin, buy back Lane Cycler. Of course, he hits that. That is so gross, bro. You're actually disgusting, bro. No, I needed a land so bad here. Why? So if I just do this now and we hit a... I'd have to put a creature in the graveyard. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to attack with everything and then just buy this back. He's attacking. Oh, he's taking it? Okay. Well, I have to develop my game state. Okay. I have a decent chance here. If we draw another land, next turn I can go Betrayer's Bargain plus Frantic Strength, which isn't terrible. It does suck that I can't buy back the Wicker Folk because I just got rid of that. Play a real card. Okay, he didn't play a real card. Am I ever just going Valgoth's Onslaught here? I feel like the answer is no. I mean, maybe I should. Well, let's attack first. He's gonna block? Okay. Well, then I'm actually just gonna do this. Okay, wow. He didn't flip his Enduring Vitality. That was amazing for us. So now here, it just depends. Like, if he plays a big threat, I can Betrayer's Bargain and then tap out for this and probably win. He can't afford the Steaming Sauna, so it's just GG. No, he actually has one of those too? Are you kidding me?
Hold up. Wait a minute. That ain't right.
That's actually so frustrating. Nice. That was huge. Is this online? Instant creature. Okay, it is online. Wait, is that game? That's game. Let's go. Yes, sir, ski brother. Ding. The boat, baby. We're going to game 3. Full send, okay? All right, I got to take a pre-game piss so I can fuck this guy up here. Okay, I got the pre-match Nainer. It's secured. We're going to take out this Impossible Inferno and put back in a second Frantic Strength because this guy's deck just grinds better than ours. So I literally just need to end the game early. Frantic Strength has been an overperformer, but I think once the other person knows you have it, it becomes worse. Like, the card is so bad that people don't play around it because they don't think you play it. Wow, this is a rough one. And he's auto keeping a 7-card hand in a 3-color deck. That's sus. Gosh, this hand is so bad too, but I have to keep. Am I putting back my dissection tools? Maybe. Maybe I'm just putting back Monstrous Emergence. I have 2 forms of removal. Ditch Tools over the Monstrous Emergence. Tools just wins games though. All right, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Okay. Once again, we're in that same situation where if we don't draw green mana, we're cooked. Okay, that's so scary. Can I please draw a land here? Please. Please. My mana base is crazy. And I'm fucked. And I'm fucked. It was at this moment I realized I was fucked. Can I draw green next turn? Can I pick up the fumble? No, you're fucking kidding me, bro. I'm actually, bro.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
I know it may seem like it, but I'm in fact not gay. It's just the lands. The lands are making me a little bit bi-curious here. Okay. It's okay. My opponent just drew two more cards, and he has the ability to draw an additional 2 cards every turn until we die. Okay, never mind. He has a Valgoth's Onslaught. I'm actually just dead. Yeah, there's legitimately no way I can come back here. I can't ditch the Beastie because I have to Monstrous Emergence if I get a green. Okay, I didn't get a green. Wow. Unfortunate, man. Yeah, that really sucked. It's always the brick hands whenever you go against the person who has the insane deck. I had, like, the best mana base I've had in a long time. That was unfortunate. But it was a good run. This was a good deck. Alright, not the result that we wanted, but it was a fun one, to say the least. And I'm really enjoying green decks in general. Quick little review of the deck before we end the video. So, we ended up with a Fear of Burning Alive, Dissection Tools, of course, Valgoth's Onslaught, the best card in the format, in my opinion. A Pure Past the Veil, which actually was super clutch. 2 Under the Skin, Wildfire Wickerfolk, and a whole bunch of cards that just manifested and got us on board early. One thing that I learned from this draft is how impactful Cryptid Inspector is in these lower to the ground decks. I think this is a card that maybe the grindier decks aren't as interested in, but I think I would actually play up to 3 copies of this if I had a low-cost deck like this in the future. And cards like Impossible Inferno, I probably just would not play. I'd much rather have Frantic Strength. And also, I would highly prioritize more enchantment artifact removal. You know, this is just anecdotal evidence, but it just feels like the more and more I play, no matter how much artifact enchantment removal I have, you just can't have enough if you're trying to grind it all. Because the best cards in the format that win you the game in the late game are either artifact or enchantment or both. But it was a fun run nonetheless, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Alright, it's time for the next draft. Dude, Wizards is on my dick right now. They're telling me to put more money in the pachinko machine. They're telling me to put more money in the pachinko machine. I mean, yeah, I'll take your consideration into picks. I'll just clickbait you and farm you for content. My viewer picked the cards for my draft. Check out this awesome YouTube video. Remember to like and subscribe. I'm going to pause the music because I might use this on YouTube. I always like to not have music when I'm recording for YouTube because often I'll just add in whatever track is better. Hi, Grandma. I'm in the funny YouTube video. It's funny because I actually consider just not, like, I mainly am only streaming on Twitch because I can stream to multiple platforms at once and no additional cost. But primarily, I don't really care about Twitch because I just don't really like the way it operates. Most of my content is intended just for YouTube on this channel. But this is also just my for fun channel, so I'm not really in the business of trying to, like, monetize it because I don't want it to be like that. I have other brands that have actual sponsors that I do want to do that with. I think this is like my 3rd or 4th year on YouTube, actually. All right, let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see a bomb. All right. All right, Ashlyn, open us a bomb here, okay? Just go ahead and give us a bomb. Manifest an Overlord. I need you to hit an Overlord here, okay? Just need you to get a nice Overlord. All right, welcome back to another Duskmourn draft on the channel here. And today we're going to see what happens when my viewers pick the cards for our draft. So starting off with pack number 1 here, we have Enduring Innocence. I mean, just one of the best rares in the format. The entire cycle is great outside of the black one. I think that's probably going to be our pick here, but we'll see what Ashlyn has to say. I mean, I think this is a pretty simple pick. There's the Enduring Innocence, there's the Dragonfire, and I mean, I don't even think it's contention. This is just one of the best rares in the pack. Gotta go with the Innocence. Man, you are witty. I would have never thought of that. Oh, this pack is insane. I'm actually really interested to see what you say here, because there are 2 cards, maybe 3 cards that I would take in consideration. If it was up to me, I'd probably take the Oblivious Bookworm just because I think it's the best card in the pack, and I'm trying to stay open as possible. And even though I don't think these cards really go in the same deck, this card is so insane, I would be willing to play it. Likewise with the Brood Spinner. Oftentimes in my green-blue decks, I splash the Brood Spinner just because you have really good mana fixing in a green-blue deck, and this card is just as great in the late game as the early. But there's also the Shard Mage's Rescue if you just wanted to be safe and, like, really care about playing this card. I'm just not a huge advocate of starting white. I'm not a huge advocate of starting white just because I feel like if you get cut off, taking the screen, wow, okay, that's actually some, okay, wow. We're taking the screen over the Shard Mage's Rescue. That feels so bad. Wow. I'm not gonna lie. You might be just committing Sudoku for us, but it's your pick. I'm sitting here over here being super sad that I didn't take the Bookworm, but it's your draft, not mine. You know, I'm not the YouTuber here. And we get rewarded. We see a Gremlin Tamer. Well, I think that's just the obvious pick here. There is also a Osseous Stick Twister, which I think you could convince me is also a potential pick. But let's be real. This is just the best gold card in the format, and it's in our colors. And if we're picking this card based off synergy with the Innocents, this card has the same synergy but a higher ceiling. Yeah, we got to go Gremlin here. Wow. Okay, well, I guess just don't listen to me. I guess, you know, Bookworm just isn't that good. The Bookworm didn't be hitting. The Gremlin Tamer do be hitting, though. Some big brain plays. All right, so this pack, we have a Defiant Survivor, which I don't hate. I don't really like green-white, but I am down to stay open. And I think just literally no other card in this pack outside of the Say Its Name is something I'm super excited to play, no matter where we end up with. I feel like the pick would probably be the Defiant Survivor or the Say Its Name. Tails and Silent is good. What is Silent? I actually hate Tales of Tamio. All right, what are we picking here? Are we picking Tales of Tamio? Don't make a sound? Is that what you wanted? Okay, I don't know if that's what you wanted, but that's what I locked in. Okay. This is Don't Make a Sound. When you said Silence, I got really scared there. I'm glad that we did not pick Tales of Tamio because I think that card's straight ass. It's actually just bad. Okay, this pack seems really flat power level. I guess the best card in this pack is Let's Play a Game, but we're not really in a good position to play that card. We're playing the GOAT. Dude, why are you making me play the GOAT?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
The GOAT, I've literally never had a good experience with. Do you want this in the Reanimator deck? Okay. All right, Ashlyn is now leaving, so she came in to sabotage my draft, and now we just have a bunch of cards that I would rather not play. Okay, so I guess I don't really want to put any of these cards in my deck. It is very possible that we could just take this. If we just, if we're just hard committed to blue-white, I guess I'm down with this. I don't hate this card. It's that versus the Ragged Playmate, because we still could just be white-red. Okay, you're back. I'm locking in the Stalked Researcher. Take the Pepper. What is the Pepper? The Peeper? I just call this guy the Pedo. That's interesting. I actually really like the 3/3 Defender more than the Peeper, because it's just very easy to be aggressive in this deck. Okay, so there is a Miasma Demon. There is Enter the Enigma. And... Wait, do you actually like this card? So we're going with the Enter the Enigma. I feel like this card is filler. You consistently get these pick 15. I would probably take the land here, to be honest. Okay, so there's an Acrobatic Cheerleader, and that's it. If we're playing Delirium, maybe you can convince me on Friendly Teddy, but I just think that card is, really atrocious. Are we going Acrobatic Cheerleader here, or are we going Saw? I could be convinced on Saw. I saw Saw do some good things in my red-black deck. Okay, it's Marvin. All right, don't look at Marvin. Don't tell me to pick Marvin. I'm going to assume that we're picking the Fear of Immobility. I'm assuming that's the play, but I don't hate this card. This card, I've actually seen some people do really busted things with it. Okay, we're going to Erratic Aspiration. I don't think we want to play this card, but if we end up with a bunch of rooms, maybe. All right, do you like the Land Cycler here, or do you like Cracked Skull? Land Cycler or Cracked Skull? Land Cycler? Okay. I honestly haven't really played with the white Land Cycler. All right, we taking this Tales of Tamio? Are we throwing in the Tales of Tamio for no good damn reason? Okay, we get a Piranha Fly. That's actually pretty nice. Piranha Fly, I do think is worth it to play in your low-to-the-ground blue-white aggro decks. All right, pack number 2. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. I don't want to play this Tails of Tameo. All right, please do not pick us a second Tails of Tameo here. There's an unnerving grasp calling our name. This card is literally insane. This card is literally insane. You would take Glimmerburst over Unnerving Grasp? This is just a mana war. Like, this card is just broken. This is an A+ card. That's actually really surprising. Like, we could easily wheel this. It triggers Eerie. But this is a mana war. This is so good. We literally have one thing that really cares about Eerie. This card is just like, eh. This card also just triggers Enduring Innocence. Also, these cards, I'm also just speculating on, I don't like to take commons early. Taking a common pick 1 is really bad because uncommons pretty much dominate the format. Like, this is one of the few commons that's like decent, but still, I'm not happy picking a common first pick. I'm really hoping to not have to pick a common unless it's removal until like pick 6. Wow, there's a third Tails of Tameo. There's a Get Out. There is a Seized from Slumber. See, the thing is, we have a very aggressive deck, and so like these are decent cards, but I also just don't think they're great. Pain? What is Pain? Here, we'll switch to this game mode. What do we like here? I kind of like the Seized from Slumber. I just don't think that we want to be doing this in an aggro deck. Okay, I guess we're going... Yeah, I guess we're going Seized from Slumber. Nah, I actually want Stocked Researcher. Yeah, I'm going to go Stocked Researcher here. We'll wait till the time runs out. The fact there was a third Tail of Tameo is ridiculous. Okay, there's 2 Ethereal Armor. I think this is an obvious choice. This is just one of the best cards in the format. Let's be real. Yeah, this card is just ridiculous, but we'll see what you have to say. I think there's literally... Any other card in this pack is just straight trolling. Like, this card is just busted. Especially in our deck. All right, how do we feel about the Ethereal Armor? I think this is an auto pick. Like, this is just one of the best cards in the format, undoubtedly. Yeah, this card's just insane. Okay, there's an Arabella. There's a Meat Locker. How do you feel about Meat Locker? I feel like Possessed Goat is not going to make our deck. We're literally doing no effects with stuff in the grave. Like, the graveyard doesn't matter. Okay, cool. I still have not played a Possessed Goat in my deck ever. And I'm really glad because that card is atrocious outside of white-black. But there's also just better ways to put stuff in the graveyard. Ooh, okay. There's a Paranormal Analyst. There's also a Midnight Mayhem that could be splashed. We're playing the Goat. No, I hate the Goat. If we would have taken the Unnerving Grasp, the Paranormal Analyst would have been online. Living Phone. Dude, Living Phone is so bad. It's 3 mana. This card is actually terrible. It literally has a 49% win rate on 17 lands. Okay, there's a Misty Salon, Smoky Lounge. How do we feel about that? It searches our whole deck, but it costs 3 mana. We're trying to get on the board early and win. Central Elevator, Promising Stairs, Smoky Lounge, Misty Salon, or Meat Locker. Meat Locker. Okay, I actually really like Meat Locker a lot. Card wins games. Dude, Trap Phone is so bad. Like, it's literally one of the lowest win rate cards in the format. Okay, there is a blue-white gold card. Can we take this, please? Can we please take this guy? This guy is literally meant to be with his friend, the Gremlin Tamer. Like, these guys are best buddies. Wow, this is actually such a high... You took such a risk at the beginning of the draft, just auto-committing to blue-white when we could have been cut. And then we're just being passed these extremely premium cards. Okay, Seized from Slumber versus Piranha Fly. Like, having more than one of these is really bad because our deck is extremely aggressive. Like, we really don't want to be on the back foot. I kind of like Piranha Fly. Like, this card is better when you're controlling. And we already have ways to control the game with Meat Locker. Oh my gosh, that's like the 5th Tales of Tamio we've seen. Can we take this Unsettling Twins? This is one of the highest win rate uncommons of the format. And literally just insane because we already have, what's his face? Yeah, this card's insane. Yeah, we already have the rare guy. Oh, what? Dude, this is our 6th Tale of Tamio we have seen? Are you kidding me? Dude. What are we taking here? Get out? Okay. Okay. Oh, there's a jump scare. That's really good. Yeah, jump scare seems really good in this deck. Because, like, we're trying to be aggressive, and we already have 2 Piranha Fly. This card's actually pretty good when you're on the play. If you're on the draw, it's really bad. That's actually insane that we've seen 6. Yeah, it's actually just insane. We've actually seen 6 Tale of Tamio. We literally could have been playing 6 Tale of Tamio now. I've never seen that. Okay, holy. This pack is absolutely gas. Holy shit. I want to take Bottomless Pool. This is just the best room in the format. Our deck is Eerie based. This guy's good too, but Bottomless Pool is just insane with what we have. I mean, it's just a 1 mana Eerie proc. And like we could get this guy back with how open white-blue has been. Glitter? Dude, why? This is literally one of the highest win rate uncommons in the format. Glimmer is not going to be stolen. This card is going to be stolen. We could easily get this card in the back. We literally saw all the blue and white cards. Okay, please. We have to have some reason here. We have to have some reason. Okay, wow. There is another Bottomless Pool, an Unable to Scream, and a Grand Entryway. I would be down to just take a second Bottomless Pool. That's literally ridiculous in our deck. Because we just keep bouncing their guys and getting in. And we have so many flyers. Wow. Yeah, this deck is super premium. Usually you do not get this many rooms. What's funny enough is if we would have taken that Central Elevator, I've actually won a lot of games with Central Elevator. But recently, I just have not been offered rooms. Yeah, wow. Our deck, I feel like you've thrown away several picks that I would have taken something else. But we just keep being offered super premium cards. Okay, there's a Ley Line for fun. There's an Erratic Apparition. Okay, what are we feeling here? Unwanted Remake? We don't really need removal, but I mean, we can take it. We have 2 Meat Locker. We have a Trapped in the Screen. That's 3. This stuns something. That's 2 more removal. That's 5 removal right there. We also have a Combat Trick, and we have a Counterspell. No, we have 2 Counterspells. Like, yeah, we have a lot of removal. This card is really only good in the side deck, in my opinion. But there's not really a lot we're giving up in this pack. It's just that versus another Erratic Apparition. Okay, there's a Marvin. There's an Unwilling Vessel. How do you feel about Unwilling Vessel? Let's see, how many enchantments do we have? We have 9 enchantments. And we have cards that create enchantments. Ghostman, okay. Yeah, I think this card is good. Okay, there's another Unsettling Twins. That's super good. Unsettling Twins, Smoky Lounge, Misty Salon. I don't think we have enough unique rooms. Or we could go with this Underwater Tunnel, Slimy Aquarium. I feel like this is the best card for us. Yeah, this card is just too good. Card just wins games. Okay, there is a Friendly Ghost. I don't know if we'll play this because we have a lot of 4-drops, but it's not a terrible card. It works with Enduring Innocence, and I mean, it's just a decent card. Crawler? Okay, or Clammy Prowler? Okay, I didn't even see this. Yeah, this card's actually really nice. I've had a lot of good experiences with this card, but some people don't like it. That'll probably definitely make the deck. Okay. Well, if we had some lands, I would definitely put this in. This card is good. Like, just even as a splash, just kind of busted. I mean, realistically, we're not playing any of these cards. We're not playing a Land Cycler. So I'm just going to select this. We're not playing any of these cards. Like, our deck already has 30 cards that I wouldn't hate playing. There's no way that's going in the deck. Okay, there's another Meat Locker. I don't know if we'll play 3 of those, but, I mean, it's just for the collection, I guess, whatever. Like, we're not playing 2 Land Cyclers. Land Cyclers aren't that great. Especially since we already have the blue Land Cycler. Okay, we have 3 Locker. That's cool. Okay, okay.
I fucking knew it! Oh!
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? You said this Glimmer Burst was going to be gone. The Glimmer Burst was not gone. I'm just the Signal Jet. Okay, there's a Grand Entryway Elegant Rotunda. That is base. That is base. I'm sorry, I had to call it. We could have had an Unnerving Grasp in this deck. We could have had an Unnerving Grasp. Let it be known. Wow, if we would have known that we were going to be offered so many rooms, like the Central Elevator would actually be a win condition. Oh, and we get this guy back too? Wow, this is super premium. Yeah, that card is stupid. The Grand Entryway, if you get an Optimistic Scavenger turn 1 into a Grand Entryway Elegant Rotunda, like, I think you just automatically win. You just auto win, yeah. Okay, none of these cards matter. Red Light Wand for funsies. And we have an Arabella and a Gremlins. That's actually funny. We actually have a land to play the Gremlins. That's funny. All right, let's see what we got here. So I'm going to cut all the lands. Wow, this deck is super premium, and there were a lot of suspect picks, so I'm actually super surprised. Cards that I don't want to play. I'm just going to have all the cards that we automatically want to include, and then we'll just add more back. Like, we don't need that, don't need that. We may not need 3 of these. We can add them back in if we need it. T equals creatures. Well, this deck's super premium. Keeping 1 goat in the main. Okay. How many creatures do we have? We have 15. That's pretty high. I wish we had a way to, like, do something in the graveyard. I would feel way better about the goat. Okay, what is the worst card in our deck? I mean, honestly, like, Meat Locker is a good card, but we also already have 2 Bottomless Pool, and this is like a controlling card. We're trying to end the game. Maybe Acrobatic Cheerleader. I don't really, like, I don't dislike taking this out of the deck, because Acrobatic Cheerleader is really bad on the draw, and we can always put it back in when we go first. We can always put that back in when we go first. Why do we keep the goat? I'm actually known as the boat around here because goats come and go and boats stay afloat. That's why I'm the best of all time. Because he's the goatie. He is the only goat creature type, so, like, there's no way to, like, counter him. He is legitimately the goat. There are no goats. This guy's the sheep, though. What about that sheep, though? This guy's nice. Okay, what do we want to take out here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, that's like a decent amount of 2-drops. I'm honestly willing to take out, like, Clammy Prowler. How many enchantments does this deck have? This deck has 11. I think what I would do is take out this and probably take out this. That looks pretty good to me. Because, like, we just don't want to have that many 3-drops. Because our deck has a lot of 2s. And so, like, on turn 4, we can just be playing 2s. We also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1s. All right, do you have any complaints about this deck? I feel like this is legit. Yeah, we have so many ways to draw cards, for real. Like, we have 2 Glimmer Bursts. Like, we actually just can't lose. And I mean, we still have 9 enchantments. But some of them count as double. Like, this is a double, that's a double, that's a double. And this is an enchantment. That's 2 enchantments right there. Pretty much almost everything that's in our deck right now that is not an enchantment is like 90% an eerie payoff or a card that creates an enchantment creature. It'd be so good if we had the 3-mana guy that gives you a 1/1 Glimmer. Yeah, I think I like this. I could be down to like, okay, how many cards do we actually have that benefit from Eerie? 1, 2, I guess this is kind of benefit. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, that's a decent amount, but like, I think this is fine. Get rid of the blockers for the Shark. What is the blockers? I just don't think a land cycler is necessary in this deck. And my reasoning for that is this is a very aggressive deck. We don't want to take a turn off to make a land drop here. Like, we want to curve out into 2, 3, 4. Like, our deck is a tempo-based deck. We want to play our creature, then stun down their creature or bounce it back to hand. And if we're playing, like, land cycling for the Shark, that's bad. Because you also got to consider, like, our highest cost card in our deck is 5. Like, everything else is a 2 and a 3. Unwanted? What is Unwanted? I feel like Unwanted is better as a side deck card. Because Unwanted is really bad if you play against another person who's actually trying to manifest Dread or has a benefit from the graveyard. Like, our deck has so much interaction. We have 1, 2. This is interaction. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, we have 6 cards that interact. Why would we use it on ourselves? You don't really want to be going neg in an aggro deck. But, because, like, a lot of our creatures, I just feel like aren't, like, insane to flip into. Like, flipping into this is straight up dead because you don't get the effect. I mean, flipping into that is good. I mean, what would we be taking out here? I feel like it's good in the side deck. It's good in the side deck, don't get me wrong. If the other person is confirmed, like, gonna have big creatures that are actually worth us killing, I think that's good. But for, like, because the thing is, if they have a creature that we need to answer, like, that's, like, too problematic that would fit into that category, it almost is just better to lock down their guy or bounce it back to hand to get a tempo advantage. Like, we don't really want the game to go on. But if we go against someone who has, like, big threats and we need an efficient way to answer them, I would be down with that. Also, I think the card is just generally better when you go first. Because when you're going second, it feels really bad to just, like, not take mana away from developing our own board. To, like, stop them from getting something to give them a blocker. Like, giving them a blocker is kind of bad in this deck. The only thing I would consider is, like, maybe putting in this guy. But, like, Unsettling Twins is too good of a card. And we're not cutting Glimmerburst. All right, well, we ended up with a pretty insane-looking blue-white deck. Some cards of note here are Enduring Innocence, Inquisitive Glimmer, Gremlin Tamer. I mean, these are just 2 of the best gold cards in the format, if not the best 2, respectively. And then we also have a total of 4 rooms, which is pretty good. And obviously, we got to include the GOAT, because he really do be that GOAT, though. Overall, this looks like a very strong blue-white aggro deck. I'm excited to see what we can do. So let's go ahead and hop into these games. All right, I believe. This is a 3-0 trophy. Easy 3-0 trophy all day. Easiest 3-0 trophy of my life. And you know what? The GOAT is going to push him for lethal. This is what we're going to do. We're going to play GOAT on 1. Turn 3, we're going to discard, activate his ability, and then on the following turn, we're going to jump scare, make him flying, and go for game. Yo, what's up, Bearded Mana? Appreciate you, brother. Starting off on the play here in match number 1. And we got the GOAT, okay? Kind of nice. I mean, this is an easy keep, man. Easy keepsies all day. Let's go. It's a GOAT. See a GOAT, pick a GOAT. All right. GOAT plus Ethereal Armor. GOAT plus Ethereal Armor. He doesn't know what to say. I'm going to give him a hello. And now I'm going to give him a Rat from the Bay. Rats. Rats from the Bay. Okay, I would love to have gotten a land there. It would have been really nice. All right, I'm going to play a little bit ballsy here. He's not going to see this coming. He's not gonna see this. Tempo. Tempo. He doesn't know. He can't respond. He can't even respond. It's the GOAT, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah. The GOAT, baby. Is this an instant beat ability? It is, okay. Yeah, that's actually kind of based. Because, like, next turn, if we get a land, we're actually just going to be able to protect the GOAT, and then he has first strike. That's actually gross. Bottomless pool lets you bounce someone else's creature. So, like, that's why I didn't use it. You might be thinking of the Slimy Aquarium, which is 1 mana Surveil 2. Trust me, if we had that one, I would have played it. So, like, I could GOAT here, but I just want to develop this. Yeah, no, it's all good, bro. I know what you're saying. Oh, yeah, I could have swung first because I was threatening the ability. That was actually just missed. Yeah, you're right.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
I didn't even realize that. Okay, but I'm just gonna fuck this guy up real quick. Someone hold my beer. I'm popping off here. Double Eerie triggers for the gang. Rock out with the gang. And then a fuck on him with the Creeping Peeper. Shout out my homie Peeping Tom. Damn, if I would have swung first there, he would be at 11, which is really scary. Okay, he's a Bashful Beastie. That's kind of a bitch-made move. If we could just draw another bottomless pool, I'd really appreciate it. Would really appreciate that indeed. Okay, so we have a couple options here. I think I just do this. So I'm gonna attack, and then he might block here, and I instant this in, and then we get the enchantment. That's actually huge. Why not attack with this guy? I can respond with the Glimmer Burst and give it +1. Just swing with the GOAT and use effect. But why? If we Glimmer Burst, if we Glimmer Burst here, it's going to add an additional damage from this. And, like, I want to use all of my mana here. Because now we don't even have to discard a card. Like, we just do this. I don't even need the GOAT effect, because the 1/1 Glimmer pumps up our Ethereal Armor. I can just save the GOAT effect for next turn. Yeah, that's why I was saying that, because, like, that is an insane interaction. I'd also like to keep this guy, because I can obviously end the game by just going flying here, especially with the draw. Like, the draw effect on this is so underrated. Yeah, we have the TV. Hold up, I'm turning the TV on for good luck. I got the TV on, guys, don't worry. Oh, no, he has a busted card.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
This card's unfair. Judge,
Right.
Judge, please do not do anything here. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to calm down. This is unfair. Okay, he played a bad card. Let's go. Yes, sir. If I activate this ability, TV the token, I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of want to just use Locker Room. I kind of want to TV his Zamone, because, like, we're already killing his guy. I don't know, maybe I do need to just get his Zamone. Why not play another flyer? We still can. I can do that main phase too. I just wanted to see if he didn't block, because if he doesn't block, we can use the goat's effect. Yeah, I was definitely going to play the other flyer. Dude, okay, the goat is bad. The only reason the goat is doing anything is because ethereal armor is broken. I could have literally just had the ethereal armor on a 0/0 creature and it would still be broken because our deck is like 70% enchantments. I mean, it was good in this situation, but it's not like... The goat is okay. It's not terrible. But I think that it's a lot more... It's not a card I would prioritize because they go so late in the pack. Now, if I'm just getting a goat for free and it makes sense in the deck, I would consider it. But it's not like a premium card. Like, it's not completely useless, but it's also not premium. Yeah, the auto top was going to screw us. Yeah, you got to be aware of the auto top because it will actually actively fuck you. I don't know if you guys know who Amaz is, but there was this one clip that I just thought was so funny. I remember seeing of Amaz, and it was basically like he had a Sir Ginger from Wilds of Eldraine, which was a card that when you sack an artifact, he gets +1/+1. And the opponent played Torch the Tower on his guy, and he didn't have full control on, and it didn't give him priority to respond by sacking his treasure token because he had no card to play off of it. But because he didn't, like, he could have just sacked the treasure to get +1/+1, and his guy wouldn't die. But because he didn't have full control on, it just didn't give him the option. And he was like, what the fuck, man? That's so fucked, man. And he has an accent, so I thought it was hilarious. I mean, we just win the game off the flyers. I don't know if you know this, but he gets another token, and it keeps bidding bigger. That's why I was against getting the token originally. Okay, he's dead. GG's, brother. GG's, brother. The better player has been identified. GG's, brother. The better player has been identified. Double triggers, double whammies. Okay. Yeah. Let's go. I wasn't trying to BM. I thought he could tap down his Zealot. He was representing 2 damage. Or he was representing 2 mana. Okay, we're going second. I think I'm going to take the goat out. I don't really like the goat going second. I think it's kind of bad. I'm putting in the unwanted remake because if he has a, yeah, no, I want to take the goat out and put in the unwanted because if he has that Zamone, this allows us to answer his Zamone, which is actually pretty good. Dude, I really wish we would have picked that Shard Mage's Rescue on that first pick. Other than your I agree with your picks. I don't agree to committing this early to a deck. Because sometimes, like, you just commit early to white and then you get cut. And it's like, oh, there's, like, no other spaces you can play white cards in. Like, white cards are just not synergistic with everything overall. But this hand's insane. If we get a land here. No one plays blue-white, Your Honor. This is the first draft I have ever gotten this many premium blue-white cards since week 1. Week 1, it was so easy to force. But after week 1, or even after the first 3 days, it was so difficult to get this many premium cards. Like, what often happens is you speculate on, like, a Gremlin Tamer, and then you just, like, don't get rewards for it, and you're like, oh, I have a Gremlin Tamer and 5 enchantments, but it's kind of ass. And that was a good top deck. Sorry about you, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
I'm that guy. Nice, man. Nice. I'm that guy.
I fucking knew it. Oh.
I'm just that guy. Okay. Oh, wait, he didn't have a land. Okay, if he doesn't have a land, I think we actually just tap his guy down. I think we actually just tap his guy down. Because if he didn't draw a land, he can't do anything here. Yeah, because he's at 2 lands. So by tapping this down, he might not have a play. Okay, he's just a manifest dread, sure. Okay. Okay, do we want an erratic apparition or unwilling vessel? I'm gonna play this first because we could bait him with the jump scare. And now, if we go for the Enduring Innocence, we still have this to trigger, to play for value. No, he has a doll maker's shop. Are you kidding me?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
That's actually so gay. Yeah. No, I needed a white. We needed a white so bad. I mean, should I just drown Diner? I don't think I should. I think I need to play this. This was a tough decision. Like, I could have put this on Erratic Apparition because this has flying, but this has vigilance. So, like, there's merits to both. If we draw dead, we just go Drown Diner. You dirty bastard, you.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
That was so fucked, dude. Okay. Draw 3. Sure. Okay, that's actually annoying. Yeah, because this guy can get reach tokens. If we get our second bottomless pool, though, it would go so hard. Okay. He got rid of that? Okay. Well, I guess I can just draw cards. Draw 3. 4 mana, draw 3. I'm that guy. I guess there was some merit to, like, actually playing the 2-1 instead, since these come in tapped. He could just end the game off this. This card's just stupid, and I don't think we have any out to it outside of trapped in the screen. We have 1 trapped in the screen, and that's, like, our only real out to that card. But we're drawing a lot of cards. Oh my gosh, that was dirty. Yeah, that was hella dirty. This guy's a dirty bread baker. I'm not gonna lie, he's a dirty bread baker on Jose. Trapped in the screen up the top, the hard ripper. I think we just lose. Because his dollhouse is just going to get out of control. I have to top deck a trap in the screen or I just lose next turn. Because he's going to be able to act. This card is so auto win, the doll maker. Like, if you get to 6 mana, you just don't lose. Yeah, like, he literally just sacks this for 3 tokens, and I just die. Like, this shit is so busted. Why did they put this card in the format? Like, it's not good enough in Constructed, but it's so busted in Draft. Like, what the fuck, dude? I mean, yeah, there's nothing we can do. We're going to next game. I'm not showing him my cards. Yeah, this guy's deck's gross. He has, like, 3 insane rares that we know of. Maybe 4? I can't remember if he had an Enduring Curiosity. He does have a Cathartic Parting, though, which is stupid. BRB. Okay, this guy's deck's busted. We need him to, like, brick. Just, like, fucking brick, bro. Yeah, this is fine. It was tempting to put the Enigma in, because Enigma is actually really good versus this person. Oh, this hand is so bad, but it's actually fine. If I draw a real 2-drop, it's insane. It's not a real 2-drop, no. If I draw Inquisitive Glimmer, it's broke. Did I win? No, he unlocked the Porcelain Doll Factory and made all of his guys 7-7. Like, I just couldn't come back from that. That card's too aggressive. Okay, I don't hate that. What's really good about Erratic Apparition is it's just not an enchantment, which is like a big target point of this removal in this format. Okay, he's doing Terramorphic Expanse, thank you. Is he Cathartic Parting? What the fuck? We need a real card. Oh my gosh, that's actually nice. Wow, that's actually so nice. That was huge. If he plays his dumb 4-4, we're just getting a lot of damage here. Okay, he played a dumb 4-4. You love to see it. What the fuck does this do? I heard this card's bad, because, like, if you answer it, they just lose. Okay, we drew it again. That's funny. I kind of just want to hold this because I don't want him to, like, remove my guy. Okay. Yeah, I want to hold up the jump scare here. Because I could, like, out-combat trick him. I really don't want him to get through that. It's okay, sir. We can trade 4 drops. It's fine. I got this, guys. I know what to do. No, that card's so OP. Why do you have that, sir? Sir. I mean, that's pretty nice. I kind of just like getting this down. If he has a trap in the screen, I get punished. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. I think I'm going to keep the jump scare. I'm just going to hold this to do massive damage. I'm being extremely conservative here. I'm being extremely conservative, and I'm holding a jump scare in the back pocket. You might as well just call me Donald Trump. I'm battling wokeism one step at a time. Please do just not have the dollhouse. If you have the dollhouse, I'm actually gonna cry. Oh, he has an Inquisitive Glimmer too? No, he can't have that card. That's my card.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Why does he have that? I actually think I want to trade this because the 1/1s mean something to me. No, he got a dollhouse? Why? Why? Okay, that's in the bottom of his deck now, right? Okay, he cannot have a dollhouse. That's actually amazing for us. Wow, okay. I think I just hold this because I can lethal him in 2 turns. I can stop him from going trapped in the screen. Yeah, no one he has lifelink. I just hold this. We got it. We got it. It's locked in, brother. Please, please, try to trap in the screen. I double dog dare you. I triple dog dare you, brother. I triple dog dare you. You're not that guy. Sorry about ya, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
The boat, baby. Let's go. He doesn't have double trapped in the screen. He's not that guy. He is not that guy, brother. I think I just take it. There's nothing that could give him double strike, right? He doesn't have a violent urge. He has no way to fix his mana. Did he get a reach creature? He doesn't have it. Did he get a vehicle? No, he doesn't have it. Dude, this guy's deck has so many rares. He has a Ghost Hunter. He has a Restricted Office. He has a Zamone. He has a... he has the 2/2 guy. He has the Porcelain Doll Factory. Like, holy crap, this guy has so many rares. Yes, yes, I love that for you, man. I love that. He's not that guy. Let's go. The boat, baby. Dab on him. I'm bringing it back. Wow, that was a stressful match. That guy had really good rares. Your deck is nice. It's something slight. We have a very good rare. I'll give you that. We have a very good rare. Really, the best thing about our deck is that our opponent did not draw their Porcelain Doll Factory in Game 3. Because that card is just game-breaking. I'm starting first. Do I get the go? I get the go. It's a keep. Turn 1 go. Turn 2 grand entryway. I can't be stopped. That's actually just GG's. It's over, brother. It's over. Yeah, our deck is also just super premium. The only thing we're lacking is, like, maybe we could have, like, another trap in the screen. That would be nice, but, like, we're trying to end the game, so we don't really need that much removal. I kind of actually just like going Stalked Researcher. He's like, what the fuck? Why do you have that? I'm like, just because I'm that guy. It is what it is. Maybe I have to go Creeping Peeper. In case we, like, just dead draw. So I guess if we don't draw a land, we can play at 2 lands for 1 turn. He's land cycling. I need to capitalize on this. Please give me a land. Please give me a land. No, I don't draw a land. That sucks so bad. Wow, okay. That really sucks, but okay. Yeah, missing that land drop hurt. If we get 1 land next turn, we could play at 3. Land off the top, the Hard Ripper. Yes! Yes, sir!
I fucking knew it! Oh!
Yes, sir, ski brother. You know how I be. I think I'm willing to attack and see if he, like, wants me to use my goat. I'm willing to attack with both. It doesn't really change, like... Attack with both. He takes it. Okay. The goat is threatening lethal. The goat is threatening lethal. He can't stop the goat. No, he has a bad rare. Okay. It's okay. I beat him anyway. I have a real card. And it's the goat. He's taking it all? Do I actually just goat here? I don't know. Nah, I don't goat here. That's just bad. Alright, there we go. I mean, that puts 4 creatures on the board for us. Wow, that was OP. Are you kidding me?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
That was actually OP. What the fuck? That guy actually just did me so dirty. Are you kidding me? What? And he throws a land cycler down? That's why. You didn't know that was going to happen. You had no information that this guy had a land cycler. Okay, well, I'm just threatening lethal anyway. Oh, I could have given him flying. I just missed lethal. Wow. I just missed lethal with the goat. Yeah, I didn't realize that this gives flying. I'm actually stupid. Wow. I didn't realize that. I could have OTK'd with the goat. The goat OTK. No. Okay, I get an ethereal armor. I have a check and chance here. Am I willing to bet on myself and Glimmer Burst and hope to get a land here? Or do I just ethereal armor? I'm gonna bet on myself. I believe. I believe in the big whammies. I'm getting a land here. It was not the appropriate land. Fuck me. Okay, I can tap down his guy. So if he attacks, I take it, tap down whatever he plays. And then just game. Yeah. If I draw a land here, I believe. I believe. Okay, I don't want to tap that down. No, I needed a double white here. Why? Why can I not get a double white? No. Does he have a permanent in hand? Does he have a permanent? Are you fucking kidding me? He actually had a permanent. What the fuck? If he didn't have a permanent, we just steal the win. Wow. That's actually frustrating. Nah, I just die, because I can block one, but he gets +1 attack from his addict. GG. I mean, this guy wants to throw out big things. I kind of don't like the goat because he burned me. Note to self 2 coma. He actually just did the legend rule there. I kind of just want to have a flyer. Like, I kind of just want to throw this in and take that out. Giving him a manifest feels so bad. I blame the goat. I blame it on him. He scared me. I couldn't jump scare because I had to blame the goat. No, this hand would be so insane with 2 lands. We literally have not seen Gremlin Tamer 1 time yet. Wow. Okay, we get to see it. We get to see it. I take everything back. Let's go.
I fucking knew it! Oh!
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put this back. The fish? Why the fish? I don't have a guaranteed second blue. But I don't have a guaranteed second blue. If we just don't draw a second blue, it's just a dead card. This is a card we can play on turn 3. No matter what source we draw. We'll be able to play... Yeah, you're crazy. I'm not doing that. He's got a mole. Okay, we get a double white. My play prevails. Actually, I think I play the Piranha here. Because next turn, we can put the ethereal armor on it and it goes in the air. Yeah, we just play this here. And if our guy doesn't die, then we have the jump scare to protect. So this will get in for 4 damage. Don't have interaction? Eerie Leech, okay. Eerie Leech, say hello to your big sister. The Eerie Tamer. The hype is real. Believe in the Eerie. You don't have her answer. You're not that guy. You're not that guy, bro. Just calm down. Sir, please calm down. You're not that guy. Brother, you're not that guy. Wait, he actually just has double removal spell? That's so toxic. What the fuck? He had a 2-mana removal spell and a 1-mana one, and they're both super premium? Are you kidding me? If he didn't have that, it was just a steal into that. Okay, fuck you, bro. Fuck you. I can flip into a 2-2, huh? Okay. That was really weird by him. I need to top deck something hot. That was not hot. Take your 2, take your 2, take your medicine. Take your medicine, buddy. Could we just top deck a Glimmer Burst for the boys? One time for the boys, please. One time for the boys, please. Yes. What the fuck? This guy's such a high roller. Ayo. The top decks. Boop. Okay, you just passed. Okay, amazing. I'm gonna do something called Drown Diner, sir. Drown Diner. I'm graceful charitying in a simplified game state. Okay. Insane. Wow. It's fine, sir. Yeah, we can trade. Don't worry, you're gonna get your guy back next turn. It's fair and balanced. Yes, sir. The top decks. Keep them rolling, baby. Let's go. Ayo. Boop. You're not that guy, buddy. You're not that guy. Let's go. We're taking him to game 3. Yes, sir. Got him. Okay, we have ads. We gotta wait for ads. He has a lot of dumb big guys, but they're also survival, so it's like weird. Maybe I actually do like the get out. I think it's fine. It feels weird on the draw, but I think it's fine. BRB. Okay, I'm back. I had to bust out the deer sticks so I can get my testosterone up to win this battle. It's just a necessary need. There are wants and needs in life. Okay, our opponent took a mole. We love to see it. We love when our opponent takes a mole on the draw. This guy has been kind of an all-star. Okay. This is hella scary, but hopefully he doesn't have an answer. No answer to my defender. You're not that guy. Of course he had that. Of course. And we just top deck nothing. You hate to see it. Alright, if this is another Defiant Survivor, I would be so heated. Get out, Buster Douglas. Get out. No. I don't need another land. The deck is not all lands. It's not all lands. You know, if we could just, like, not draw a land, I'd really appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me. What the fuck? Okay. What the fuck? It's not a land. I'm the GOAT. It is what it is. Hated on me, now I'm up. And the lands are out of the deck. Yes, sir. The deck is not all lands. The deck is not all lands. His deck may be all lands, though. I don't want him to flip. Okay. I kind of just like establishing this. Okay, that's hella sus. That's hella sus. Okay. I don't know why he didn't flip last turn. Like, there was such a reason for him to flip. I don't know why he didn't flip. Do I risk it and take? No, dude, you don't have it. Why does he have it? Why? Why the fuck do you have it? Okay, it's a real card. I have a shot. Shot in the dark here. I believe. I believe in the shot in the dark. I believe in second chances, and now is mine. Not time for my opponents. He doesn't need it. He's got a lot going on in my life. I don't have that much going on in my life. I need this W more than anything. My Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, please give me your strength, Father. Okay, that's a real card. I like real cards. I'm a fan of real cards on the channel, guys. Is he that guy? He's not that guy. Yes. Yes, he's not that guy. He's not that guy. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. How do we want to do this? Okay, cool. He's not that guy. He's not that guy. Let's go. Yes, sir, Ski Brother. Yes, sir. You know how we be, son. Okay, that was hella scary. That was actually hella scary. Let me go put these deer sticks up, then we'll 3-0 this draft. For the boys, eh? All right, let's get it. It's GG's. Let's go. Man, I love being me. Not everyone can be this good. Specifically because I'm a devout follower of Jesus Christ, and God knows that I don't have anything else going on in my life, and my 2 degrees haven't helped me to find a actual decent paying job. So he knows that I need to win more at Magic than other players. You know, and that's just a good feeling. I had to put on the lucky hat so I can secure the W. Sometimes you just have to have on a lucky hat. I have a set of hats that anytime I wear them in a tournament, it's just an automatic W. It just depends what the stakes are. Right now, the stakes are for me not to have to put any fake Monopoly money into the Pachinko machine. And also to put some respect on Ashlyn. Okay, final raid boss here. Starting off on the play. Let's go. And we see our rare and our hand is a hard brick. Damn. If this hand had at least 2 lands, I would 100% keep, and it would probably be an auto W. But I gotta put my fate in God's hands. Okay, this is still not great, but I will just keep because I gotta risk it for the biscuit, boys. We got 2 bottomless pool. We can slow down the game, and ideally we draw a white here. Trust the Master Chef. I know these youngins. I'm literally one of the youngins. I'm considered Gen Z, I think. He is a Gremlin Tamer. No, he's not allowed to have that card. That's my card. Sir, I cannot allow you to play that card. That is an OP card that it only should be in my deck, not other people. I have to bounce that back to your hand, Buster. Beep. All right. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to do a pro play. We're going to top deck a white, and then I'm going to trap and screen his Gremlins, because that card's not fair. Trust. No, he's a Toby. Why do you have this card? This card's so OP. No, I didn't draw a white. No. Okay. If I get a white next turn, we're literally balling. We are balling on a budget, boys. We're literally balling on a budget. Wait, he thought he could attack with more than once? Are you kidding me? I'm that guy.
I fucking knew it. Oh.
When your name is that guy and your pronouns are he/him, you just know, man. You just know. I'm going to do a little wombo combo on this guy. This guy, you know, he's Gen Z. He probably doesn't know this, you know? He's probably Gen Alpha. He doesn't know about these hardcore plays of just drawing the right card at the right time. Let's go ahead and get this guy out of here. He's kind of OP. Sir, it's fine. I'm just going to get rid of your best card. It's okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove your token from the battlefield because tokens are OP. Boop. I have to say, this card was extremely underrated. A lot of people didn't realize how good it was for, like, the first 2 weeks. Like, if you have ways like Grand Entryway and Gremlin Tamer to make tokens, this card is just so win more. This is the card that's only good when your deck is just insanely premium. Oh, that's broke. That's actually broke. No, I need a blue. Don't need a blue. I need a white. Why? I think I'm cooked. I think I go bottomless pool. I think I might just die here. Yeah, this sucks. I'm probably just dead. I flooped the pig. Okay, maybe if if his hand is just all ass, I don't automatically lose. We'll see. No, his hand is just OP. Yeah, we're going to game 2. Rip. Ripperoni's in the chat. He has a deck that's the exact same as ours, but just 10x better. It's kind of OP. Not gonna lie. Ow. I drew the white, but it is quite too late here. So, I mean, yeah, even if I make a token and give it first strike, he just attacks with everything else, and then that's... Let's say I block this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I would be bigger than this, but that'd be 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I do play it out. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. I think I'm just auto dead. Does he have it? Is he that guy? He's representing 8. If he has anything that can breathe on us, we just die. Oh, he doesn't have anything. That's goated. I love that, man. I love that, man. Hell yeah, man. He actually does. Wow, okay. I'm giving him a Surveil too, but I get a lifelinker. I mean, that's worth. Yeah, that's why I don't like Dope Make a Sound. It's like, Surveil 2 is not worth just not getting a card. Does he stop me from getting a card? He's not about that life. Wow. Okay, if he didn't do that, I would actually be in such an insane position. But now I might be cooked. Yeah, we might actually just be cooked here. What did he just flip into? Another cheer girl? Okay. Do I just do this? I mean, I'm always doing this. It's gonna draw some cards. Real card. Draw into real card. Okay. Interesting. Unlock this. Yeah, unlock this. Just draw another card. Buff up that. Buff up that. Tradesies. He gives us a card again? Okay. Hold full control, so he thinks I have a jump scare. He draws nothing. Amazing. Wow. Do we actually come back from this? That'd be crazy. That would actually be vile. Am I dead? Let's think about this. Okay, so... I think I like this. Yeah, I wanted scoops. And I get my guy back in lifelink 3. That was actually so advantageous to us. I don't really know why he did that. I think he would have been better off just passing and waiting to see a removal for this. Then he would actually have some good attacks. But that seemed kind of like a throw. Oh, and we get a Drown Diner. That's huge. Wow. GG's, bro. GG's. That was literally crazy. Holy crap. GG's, brother. Wow. Yeah. Wow, I did not think we were going to do that, but we did it. It's the lucky hat, guys. I'm telling you. It's the OKC Thunder hat. That means we're going to get the W. It is what it is. Yeah, Meat Locker is the real deal. Meat Locker, get the GGs going fast. I don't hate the unwanted remake here. The unwanted remake is actually pretty nice. Like, the fact Meat Locker was clutch was surprising, because it's not that great. You added a can of whoop ass to the seasoning? That's funny as fuck. My dad used to tell me that. That's just really funny. My dad's not here anymore, but he used to tell me that. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. That was crazy. I actually outvalued that guy. On the play, we might actually put this in. It doesn't seem like he has, like, that much hard removal. We know he has an unnerving grasp, and we know he has a don't make a sound to play around, but that's it. The unwanted remake could actually be kind of clutch, because, like, if he attacks with a bunch of people with a Toby, I just, like, unwanted remake his Toby, they lose flying. Unwanted Remake is actually pretty good. Specifically in this situation where he could play that lion guy. That lion guy is always OP when it's played against me. But whenever I don't have it, whenever I have that card, I lose. Okay, so this is a slow hand, but it's also like our actual mana sources, so I'm gonna keep. You said we should for next game? Bro, we're not gonna lose this game. I'm the boat. It is what it is. We ain't losing. Okay, he can't turn to go for the gremlin. I draw a 2-drop. I'm based as fuck right now. Yeah, this hand is insane. This hand is a representation of what the GOAT stands for. He stands for love, unity, and blessing the USA. Wait, he's just passing and he's not elegant rotunding? Does that mean his hand is dead or he's holding a trick? I don't know. Well, I guess we're about to find out. He could have an unwanted remake. That'd be scary. I think we just do this. We get him for 3. He could play the threatened by ghost or whatever. The one that exiles my guy. Okay, he doesn't have it. Cool. So if we get a land next turn, we go Glimmer Burst, draw 3. That'd be huge. Oh, he's a friendly ghost. The friendly ghost. Anytime someone plays the friendly ghost, I always think of that King of the Hill episode where Bill comes outside and they're like trick-or-treating his band and he's like, here comes the ghost. Okay, we're the boat.
I fucking knew it. Oh.
It is what it is, baby. Not everyone can be this attractive and this good at Magic the Gathering at the same time. We gotta take turns, and it's my turn. Okay, so I could Glimmer Burst to draw. And then I just draw 3. Maybe I should just tap down his guy. I kind of just like doing this. Like, I just wanna pressure. He has nothing, so I'd rather pressure. Like, the thing is, if this dies and it doesn't get exiled, we're already, like, super excited. Like, because we get this effect back. So even if he kills this, as long as he doesn't use, Trapped in the Screen, like, we're gooch. He draws no blue. He's not that guy. He can't stand up against the boat and Granny. It's the Wombo combo. Yeah, activate your Elegant Rotunda. I'll allow it, bro. Activate your Elegant Rotunda. I'll wait. I'll wait. Okay, Buster. Nice play, Buster. Nice, man. Nice. Oh, so you want to find a way to die here. I see, buddy. I see how it is. Let's go. The boat and Granny are an unstoppable combo. Yes, sir. Ding, the boat, baby. Let's go. Yes, sir. Locked in the W. Cha-cha-cha. We do them like that, son. We do them like that. You know how it be. All right, well, that was a fantastic draft. I can't lie, I didn't think it was gonna be I didn't think it was gonna be as good as it was until later in the draft, because I feel like we committed to this deck rather early, but my chat always prevails. My valued community members always know what's best. And that just happens to coincide with picking one of the best rares in the game, Enduring Innocence. This card was absolutely disgusting. And I think I really hit the lottery on this one. I do think and agree that this is the best deck in the format, But what I will say about it is that it is difficult to get into because it is often heavily contested, and so most runs usually do not end up like this. But we ended up with some very, very premium card stock, and you know, with a couple different picks, we could have even had some more great cards. But let's do a quick little review of the deck before we end the video. So we had 2 bottomless pool, which was super clutch. Meat locker was super clutch. I think we could have even put in another meat locker, but our deck was so aggressive it didn't really matter. Gremlin Tamer, we literally saw, I think, 1 time, and it didn't even matter. Really, the all-star of this deck was Erratic Apparition. This card just, like, our opponents just had no answers to flyers. And the minuscule amount of removal we had just answered their answer to our flyer, and we won the game. On top of Ethereal Armor, this card is busted. Like, this is one of the most unfair cards in the format, and I think it's very first pickable in a low power level pack. Like, this card is just goated, and it just ends games. Like, it doesn't even really matter what you're doing. As long as your deck has 8+ enchantments, it is an insane card. And likewise with the GOAT. What was really good about the GOAT is it allowed us to miss lethal and then still have lethal. And I think that's where the GOAT really shines. Because when you play this card, your opponent realizes that it's so fundamentally ass that they play out the ass. And they end up losing because they think there's something that they can do that's not real, and then you attack them with the GOAT for the game. But for real, this card is very, very mid. But it does threaten your opponent. And there's really no 1-drops outside of the veteran in this deck, so I guess this card is fine. I would prefer not to play it, but it worked out until I missed lethal with it. Just really the threat of activation is what's good about this card, but I do think it gets better if you have stuff to put in the grave, or if you have equipment. If you have more equipment, I think this card gets better. Like, if you have the Glimmer Light, or if you have the Machete, I think it makes this card quite a bit better. Even the Grand Entryway is fine with it. And as well, obviously the Ethereal Armor. When we put the Ethereal Armor on the GOAT, there was nothing that could stop us. Also, I do have to shout out Piranha Fly, because this card definitely overperformed. This card goes really late in the pack. You can get these for free, essentially. And, like, after you are just playing an all-flying strategy, just throwing down any flyer, another flyer of any kind can just end the game. And that's really what it did. Like, we were less just about doing enchantment things, because we didn't really get to draw our enchantment benefits that often. And more so just attacking in the air, which is just really good in this format, because a lot of people aren't prioritizing putting reach in their deck. But overall, it was an awesome draft, and I hope you guys... But overall, it was an awesome draft, and I hope you guys enjoyed these shenanigans as much as I did. But overall, it was an awesome draft, and I hope you guys enjoyed the shenanigans as much as I did. But thank you so much for getting this far in the video. If you want to see more awesome Duskmourn content, make sure to smash the like button, turn post notifications on, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another banger. And as always, if it's not the goo, it's got to go. Peace. Alright, the video is done. That was a banger. All it took was me selecting cards that were below rate to be offered even more premium cards in the next pick. Turns out that's just a pro strat. We're back up, baby. I am back on the hierarchy. I went down from like 12k gems down to like 1,000, and now I'm back to 37. We're gonna climb back to 10k because that's just how it's be. My win rate in this format is actually really high. My win rate is like 76% right now. Winter, Ley Line. I hate Ley Line. Waltz of Rage, Grievous Wounds. That's a fun card. Hollowed Haunting. Is that a good card? I think this is a good commander card. Yeah, I think this card is pretty good. And we get a wild card. I actually have like an infinite amount of wild cards. It's funny because I really haven't put that much money in the game compared to like other people who make content. But I actually just have like 90%. Oh yeah, I'm at 48 play points right now. I'm really excited for the next play-in qualifier, because in the last play-in qualifier, I was 1 win away from making the Pro Tour, and I just like had a terrible draft. The only reason I made it to the final match in the Pro Tour qualifier of day 2 was because I had a green-black Squirrels deck, and this was in Bloomborough, and my deck was super low quality and low synergy, but I had the card that allows you to mill every time a creature dies or you sack a food, and so I just milled people out who just didn't get there. Do I want to run it again? I'm probably going to be done for today because I need to go walk my dog, and my mom got home, so probably going to like go out to eat soon. But appreciate everybody stopping by. We'll definitely be back either tomorrow or the next day, and make sure to stay tuned for more Duskmourn draft videos on the channel, and as well probably I might throw out a constructed video there. There are a couple constructed decks I've actually been enjoying for the first time in a long time to come out of the set. One of them being the use of the new red ley line. I love that card. I called that it was busted on day one. And people were like, nah, it's a ley line, it's ass. And it turns out it's just a broken card. Who would have known? I would have. The Boat, the guy who has been playing competitive card games across the USA for over 12 years. Who would have known? But it is what it is. So, appreciate you guys stopping by. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. May the Lord bless you, keep you, bestow his countenance upon you, and give you peace. I will see you next time. If it's not the goo, it's got to go. Peace.